sound right, boy.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
Good evening, BENXT universe. After 4 long weeks, we are back in the BENXT Center. You are looking live at 1 million BENXT fans in attendance. My name is Ben Potter alongside Danny DeVito, and here comes the pain, Barbara Piss, welcoming you to the Season 2 debut of BENXT. We did it! We're finally here. I hope those BENXT bucks are saved up. Hello, PlayStation Nation, are you there?
Hello, PlayStation Nation.
Confirmed, the PlayStation Nation is here. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. It's a momentous occasion. I am wearing my jacket. At this angle, it does look a bit like I'm just topless and wearing this, but I promise I'm wearing a BENXT t-shirt underneath. The hat is on again today. It's been too long. Too long.
How was your day? To continue the love for you, just know how incredibly proud of you we are. You are such a lovely person. I was happy to meet you in person a few years ago. Hope to meet you again. You are such a wonderful human being.
The one thing to take away from that is that, confirmed, I am a human being. You can't take that away from me. Stephen, thank you so much. That's really kind of you to say, and I appreciate it. Thank you for the bits as well. I hope you're doing well as well. Now, all of you better calm down. Sleepless Wizard has just gifted 5 subs. Thank you so much. I'll get to those in a second. Yesterday was like an unprecedented amount of generosity, which of course was very lovely and just a tad overwhelming. You best have all got that out of your system yesterday, okay? For the love of Gob, all right? Welcome in, everybody. I'm so glad to be back here in the commentary chair. At the commentary desk. It's not stopping. Apparently we're doing this again, are we? You rascals. You bloody pests. I will thank you all properly in a moment. Thank you so much, though. I massively appreciate it. BENXT Season 2. This has been a bit of a journey to get here. It's taken a number of weeks. I've got about 100 hours in this game now, and obviously you've seen what I've streamed, and I've probably played about 25 for the review I did. So that's a lot of time mucking about in like creating characters and making championships and arenas and all sorts of stuff. We've got a brand new spreadsheet courtesy of the Drinks Ferry, which I'm going to be trying on for size this evening. I'm quite excited about that too. I say quite downplaying it slightly. I'm very excited about that. But as I have been doing for weeks now, I want to especially shout out Lord Brotovich, David, and Bad Joke Billy, Nate, you son of a gun, for their incredible work creating loads and loads of characters. A lot of them are in there. I will stress again that not every single character has made it in. There may come a time where I have the capacity and the time to add more in, but for the moment, I'm pretty happy with how the roster's looking. Never say never, right? We're in episode 1, baby. There's plenty of time and space for more things to be added. We're going to be running through the roster in you guys. We're going to be running through the roster in a minute. I'm going to introduce you to the Babsdown Arena.
Have you recovered from yesterday?
Not really. No. Apparently, it's a good thing I haven't, because it's happening again. Bartending Gamer, thank you very much for the bits. I appreciate it. We'll look at the new championships. We're going to look at the new roster members. We're going to go through. We're going to have a look at all of that, and then we're going to get stuck into the first. Oh, bloody hell!
I think.
Jesus life, sorry, I didn't even hear the yeah. It passed me by. Thank you so much. It's a very generous amount of bits. I appreciate it, Cheese. I hope you are well. Thank you so much. Thank you. Essentially, we're going to ease in this evening. Our first show will be the first ever edition of Monday Night Babs, which is the new show joining the roster. So we got Monday Night Babs, Wednesday Night BENXT, and Friday Night Pip Down, all topped off by a. It's not stopping again. Help! It's not stopping again. All topped off by a pay-per-view at the end of each month. It's very exciting. I'm very much looking forward to getting stuck into it. The unfortunate thing is, though, if I scroll past all the generosity, which I promise I will acknowledge in just a second, is that where is it? I can't find it now. Matombo87 resubbed right at the top of the stream. 7 months. So hyped for the return of BENXT. My Wednesdays are complete again. I'm very happy to hear that. Thank you for the resub. Unfortunately, I am now going to be fucking off to Japan for 2 weeks. But we're going to be coming back episode 2 with a vengeance, I promise you. So I've sort of teased a bit of BENXT normality in your lives, and then I'm taking it away again. So there. You flipping monsters. Thank you. Thank you very much. I was getting a bit emotional just watching the fucking intro video, knowing how much work has gone into this. You're trying me. You're pushing me to that. Do not do it. All right. At least I packed a drink this time, so what you know. That'll help a little bit. Delicious alcohol. I suppose I should start going through these then, shouldn't I? Okay. Thank you, everybody. And I saw there was some lovely comments on the VOD as well. So this to you, VOD squad, as well. I appreciate you and I see you and thank you so much. Guys, it's not. You are being so naughty. I've got to make sure I shout everyone out this time because I don't want to miss anyone off. P47 Molf, thank you for the resub. 10 months. Afternoon, Ben. Happy BENXT Tumus. Shall we expect any Ebola Village characters or locations in this season? No. As far as I'm aware, that game didn't happen. That tested me. That pushed me to my very limit. It's the Goosebumps Terror in Little Creek of adult horror games, as far as I'm concerned. Thank you for the resub. Rich M. Waters as well, 10 months in a row. Thank you. Ebola Village Stadium in BENXT. Rich, I swear to God. I swear. Thank you so much for the resub, though. Sassy Catastrophe, appreciate you doing the lurk. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy the show. Stephen then donated some bits. Thank you, Stephen, for those. Dr. Doom Grumps, 9 months. Thank you for the resub. I pray this is better than Ebola Village. Haha, jokes. BENXT is back, boys / girls / others. Come on. Let's go. Thank you so much. Sleeveless Wizard then gifted 5 subs. Can I even get wide here? I have not prepared a wide. Don't be alarmed. This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them. Hang on. May I? Ooh. How about long? He's getting long. I'm going to move over here. What if I took up the entire commentary desk? Yes. This is more like it. There we go. Welcome to my wrestling show. Sleeveless Wizard, thank you for gifting 5 subs to the community. Wet Dreams and Thick Streams, ahoy hoy. Welcome to the thickness. RV Kramer, Bizkeith, Y2 James 92, DJ Reg 82, and Mr. Zachwood, courtesy of Sleeveless Wizard. Thank you, Sleeveless Wizard, very much indeed. Please stop. Then gifted 5 subs. Ahoy hoy, Wet Dreams and Thick Streams, welcome to the thickness. Worship the Walrus, LFC Ginger, MUFC _OLE, Loser Quest Show. Donak, thank you so much. That's really kind of you. That's very generous. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for those bittles. Loser Quest Show and Adam is Ginger. Welcome to the thickness, courtesy of please stop. Then we had some bits from Bartending Gamer and Cheese's Life. Then Nate donated 10 more bloody subs. I don't know what. Yeah, is there anyone left who's not subbed yet? The amount of gifted subs in the past couple of days has been absolutely insane. Just thank you everyone. I've got to shout everyone out though now. Nate's gifted 10 subs. Wet Dreams and Thick Streams, ahoy hoy, welcome to the Thickness 2. M Senior, C Gene 456, Oliver J Horn, Repud Kunz 808, Solari X7, Steel Aldinio, Sammy Fizzle, AC3 Gaming 85, Captain Murica 86, and I'm Ducking Thumb 420. Courtesy of Nate there. Thank you very much, Nate. Welcome all of you to the Thickness. Okay, we're now on to Stephen's gifted subs. Stephen, thank you so much, gifting 10 subs to the community. Ahoy hoy, Wet Dreams and Thick Streams. Welcome to the Thickness to Xkill Dax, JK _ Enedy, my Mystic Croissant, Padilove BR, TG Unicorn, Alfay Toonhill, J Shepherd 1994, Zayut, Crispiest Cakes, and What Jane Said. Stephen, thank you so much. Welcome all of you to the Thickness. Donak then gave bits. We saw that. Then Bartending Gamer has gifted 10 subs. Just wanted to make sure what was coming through next. Bartending Gamer, thank you so much. Thank you very much indeed. Wet Dreams and Thick Streams, ahoy hoy. Welcome to the Thickness 2. The Hood 80, Lethal Recon, and Andy Russ 93, I'm Emma, Frenetic Spaceman, your boy K Swiss, Fear Orthodox, Mecha Moira, Bad Wolfist 83, and D- Rob, all courtesy of Bartending Gamer. Thank you very much. This is getting out of hand. You've stopped now, right? Okay, looks like we're nearly there. You flipping loonies, you bloody generous lot.
Just sing the vote and see what I missed yesterday, so I will take part today.
Sleeveless Wizard, thank you very much. That's very much appreciated and very kind of you. I appreciate it and I appreciate you. Thank you. We've got the hype chest there. What is it? It's a
cheers to the new
man, strange man. Melodino, thank you, and cheers to the cheers to the new BENXT. We'll get there in a second. I think we're closing in. We're closing in now. Thank you, everyone, so much. Cheese's Life 89 then gifted 5 subs. Thank you so much, Cheese's Life. I massively appreciate it. Wet Dreams and Thick Streams, ahoy hoy, welcome to the Thickness 2. Ryan01224, Rainology, Jam Curry 3010, Savage 2X Gamer 76, and CNE 1985. Thank you. Cheese's Life, thank you so much. C Bennett 12 then gave some bits. Worship the Walrus then donated very generously. Thank you so much. That'll pop up in a minute. Techiweo then gave some bits. Thank you, Techiweo. Those will pop up in a sec as well. Peter W. King 93 gifted a sub to Harley Jarvis. Welcome to the Thickness. Thank you so much, Peter. I appreciate it. Benson Boy then gifted a sub to Jacksdale Kari. Welcome to the Thickness, courtesy of Benson Boy. Thank you, Benson Boy. And P47 Molth, most recently, gave some bits as well. And I'm caught up now in shouting things out. Those text-to-speech things will pop up in a second. Fucking hell. You guys are the absolute best. See Bennett, thank you. Thank you, honestly, thank you so much. I didn't know what to say yesterday, and I especially don't know what to say now. You're wonderful, and I don't deserve you, so it's appreciated hugely.
Yesterday, so giving you some loving today instead. You're the best Ben and we love you.
Stop it. Worship the Walrus, thank you very much. Thank you. Can I get small again now? Back. Oh, where did you two come from?
Level 9 hype train. Oh dear, did I miss a band cry?
I managed to not cry. I'm quite impressed with that, to be honest. Techiweo, thank you for those bits there. Yeah, somehow managed to avoid doing that. So I got pretty close yesterday, but then I pivoted to anger, and that always works for me. So it was fine. Thank you so much. You guys are the absolute best. And this, like, on this particular stream, or this stream in particular, this show in particular is such a community effort, and it's so yeah, it means a lot, and you guys mean a lot to me. So thank you. I'm just gonna keep saying it, like, and I hope it never rings false or it doesn't sound sincere. I just do not have enough words. There aren't enough synonyms in the English language for me to keep saying thank you. Thank you, P47. I appreciate it. Thank you. You guys are the best. I hope we're going to have a good stream tonight. It is the cumulative efforts of several people, and I think it's time for us to get cracking. How does that sound? I'm going to top up my drink. I'm going to have some more of my drink, and then I'm going to top it up. Yeah.
Absolute privilege to create some wonderful and odd roster members for the best wrestling show on the planet. You deserve all the generosity and love them.
Thank you very much, David. Thank you. Thank you for the bits and thank you for your contributions as well. Okay. I am now a bit clammy in my jacket. It's lovely weather outside, so I probably shouldn't have worn it, but I wanted to look my best. At some point, I may disrobe. Do not be alarmed. I am wearing a shirt underneath. We're okay. We're all okay then. Right. Are you guys ready? Let's head over and let's hear that fantastic Ben Cooper music that we have not heard for far too long now. Let's go. Welcome to the Universe Mode homepage of WWE 2K26. I have set up the first match card for Monday Night Babs to the letter because we've got 5 new championships, 5 new sets of titles that need a champion. And so that's going to be our first show. Immediate issue, though, is that it appears one of those championships has not played very nicely with the latest patch, and every time I try and make a match for it, it breaks the game. So what we're going to do is we're going to defend that championship outside of Universe Mode this week, just in like an exhibition match on the main menu, and then apply, and then just set the champion manually in Universe Mode, and hopefully by the time we're back at the end of the month, they will have fixed it. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we'll bloody find out. Are you ready to meet the contestants, everybody? I would like to stress again a massive thank you to Bad Joke Billy, Lord Brotovich, and David in the chat. Again, not every single character that's been created has been added to the roster, but we've got plenty of time, and we may well get there. So please do not fret. Here we go. Admin, he's back. Alexa Piss, she's back. And Anna. Could that possibly be of Senior and Junior Lynn and Eve and Anna fame? You're right, she's a bug catcher. She is in. Anna Logistic is here. Ann Horse. Ashley Olsen. Ashton Matthews, who looks more like Ashton Matthews than Ashton Matthews does. It's crazy. Barb Pistottier is here. Beggy Mops is back. Ben Potter, complete with tattoo that hasn't been erased from the game because of a glitch. He's back. No relation. Never met him in my entire life. BB Blocksberg is here. Biker Barbara Piss is back. Billy Ray Walrus. Isn't he something? Yes, he is. Blast is here. Bobby Babalooni. I hope Bobby cursed Babalooni didn't make the cut. Lord Brotovich made this on his actual birthday, and quite frankly, after looking at the face mapping he's done there by adding an actual image of Bobby Babalooni's face, I hope he had a terrible birthday. I'm sorry. I hope you did. I hope you had an awful birthday. Why would you do that to us? That's her real face. That's not her real face. How dare you say that about her? Thank you so much, Lord Brotovich. Welcome into the mods, of course, this evening in chat. They will be running our predictions. Hopefully you've all been amassing your BENXT bucks over the last few weeks. We will be predicting all the matches, so you can wager your points responsibly as we go. Bonklin is here. Bonquit is here. Brian Butterfield, Brian Michael Bendis, Chab is back. Carla, Cat the Writer, Charlie Guillermo, the Chevrolet Matisse. Chris Redfield is here. The Alpha, he's arrived. Chunk Boy, Commander Piss, Connor. Daronk has had a bit of a makeover and now looks a bit more like a Pokemon than she did before. Danny DeVito. Danny Trejo of Worst Games Ever The Fight fame is now on the roster. Dave Benson Phillips. Dave Bautista. Dick Mychinko is back and he's got his guns out. Disco Gary. Dr. Anal Hill. The Drinks Fairy's back. E.E. Tim. Emma the Bear. Fanny Craddock, new hair. Same vicious attitude and terrible cooking. Fisher Price Car. Frankum. Funky Barbara Piss. Jeff Keighley. German Cheggers. General Manager Ben Potter. This game makes you set general managers for your shows, so I had to set a general manager for each show. That, no relation to me, that's the general manager of BENXT right there. That, slight spoiler for a second, that is Here Comes the Pain Barbara. Here Comes the Pain Barbara is the general manager of Monday Night Babs. And of course, the general manager of Pip Down is Pippa the Cat. There she is. They are not active wrestlers. They have just been created to be assigned to the show. He's worse than before, arguably. Gollum is back. Grimace is here. Gustav 2 from Worst Games Ever, the fight fame, has made the leap into BENXT. Welcome to the roster. Hannah Montana. Here comes the Babs. Possibly some of the most cursed and wonderful work that Bad Joke Billy has done. She's here. The progenitor of Barbara Piss in wrestling has joined the active roster of the Monday of Pip Down. Actually, it looks like she's on Pip Down. I thought she was on Monday Night Babs. She's not. She's on Pip Down. Hideo Kojima. Honklin's in. Little stinker. There he is. Inspector Gadget, also a star of Worst Games Ever, has joined the roster. Jackanism. Jake Conway of Ride to Hell Retribution is here. James Jenkins. And of course, James Worm from 007 GoldenEye. 007 GoldenEye 007. Jill Sandwich is back. Judas. Kong Strong. Lidl gave me a call and they said, hey, you got the fucking Aldi Red Thunder, man. Where's Kong Strong? Here's Kong Strong. Equally, slight spoiler for the new championship that will be defended weekly. It is, of course, an energy drink related championship, and that is Tesco KX Man has joined the team. There he is. A male counterpart to Miss This Legs. Is it Legs? Yes. Leon PS1 Kennedy is here. Leon Sex Kennedy is here. Les Freaking Go is back. Lord Brotovich is here. Lieutenant Hank Anderson. Mary Kate Olsen. Meatface. Michael Johnson. Michael Jugson. Mr. Black. Mona Wax. Miss This Legs. Nathan Cake. Neil Buchanan. Pachiti Dust. Pamela Anderson. Paul Schnauzer. Don't ask me about his past. Peter Austin, who also looks frighteningly like Peter Austin. Pippa Funnel. Pippa the Cat. Piss Jericho. Piss Stratus. Pistian. Ponglin! Little stinkers in. Biblically accurate Chonky Pal Musek has arrived. Pufferfish. That's just a pufferfish. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with that. Randy Honking. The Red Thunder Man. Rim Flair. Rules Boss. Santina Morella. Scandal Penguin. Senor Joe. Seth Pissin Rollins. Sergeant Pachiti. Shrek. Silas the Dog Boy. Simon Miller. Sloane Spencer. Senior and Junior Eve. Senior and Junior Lynn. Sparkles. Stardew Valley Barbara Piss. Steven Seagull. Stink Wings. Stone Cold Barbara Piss. The T-Virus. Tina. Tom round of applause for that Tom Campbell, right? Tom Campbell. Fresh off announcing the Mod Squad to the ring at Walrus Mania last year, Tom Campbell is on the roster. Triple Flush. Trowling Badger. The Vent Pervert. Wet Boys also had a bit of an upgrade. Whoopi Goldbat. And as some of you are aware, I couldn't find a good version of Dominic Mysterio that I could edit to make Dominic Pisterio. So per a poll on the Discord, please welcome to the Undisputed Era, Will Pisspray. There he is. Isn't he magnificent? Yes. The Winkler, Eggs Budden, and Zombie Cheggers. Just for the record, there are like 6 pages of custom wrestlers if you search the hashtag BENXT. The ones that have been contributed by the community maybe represent about 3 pages. So this is our roster. You may have been seeing as we go through, they've got the various shows next to their names. We'll have a proper look now. But here's what the schedule looks like. Monday Night Babs, Wednesday Night BENXT, Friday Night Pip Down. We've got Backslap at the end of May. Then we've got Billy in the Bank at the end of June. BENXT Scandalous. BENXT The Summer Jink Jam Slam is a 2-night affair. BENXT Limit Break. BENXT Jump Scare Jostle in October. BENXT Team Deathmatch in November. BENXT Cold Snap in December. The BENXT Reboot Rumble, of course, in January. Tumble in the Toon at the end of February. Barbara Geddon at the end of March. And, of course, at the end of April, it's time for Walrus Mania 2. Now, given the extra shows we've now got to get through, this is going to run us a good long time to get through the entire year. By design, of course. And also bearing in mind quite how much effort it was to rebuild from scratch. Because last year, BENXT Season 1 was a huge undertaking, but it was slowly built up over time. Having to build up from nothing to this was such an insane amount of effort. So if we get to WWE 2K27's release and we haven't made it to Walrus Mania 2 yet, I think we're probably just gonna continue with BENXT Season 2, to be quite frank. But there we are. Those are the shows. Those are the wrestlers. Championship-wise, here are your new titles. We have the Monday Night Babs Men's Championship, the Monday Night Babs Women's Championship, the butterfly design, beautiful. Everyone loves this title. The Monday Night Babs Tag Team Championships, the PlayStation Nation Championship is the mid-card title for Monday Night Babs. There it is. And your weekly defended title is, of course, the Tesco KX Championship. This is breaking the game at the moment, so we're not gonna defend it in universe mode, as I said, tonight. So there we go. That is where we stand. Tag teams are in, of course. We've got all the original ones in there with the addition of the Bog Squad. There they are. Honklin, Whoopi Goldbat, Stinkwings, and Ponglin. Announced as the Boom Squad. Closest we could get, I suppose. Brot Means Bread is back, naturally. And who else? We've got another new one in here. It's the Poke Students. Senior and Junior Lynn and Eve and Anna. There they are. And I think, yeah, that's us. So, in terms of where we left it last time, your current champions are EE Tim as the BENXT Men's Champion, Emma the Bear as the BENXT Women's Champion, the Wide Champion is Cannon-Headed Apple Boy, and the tag champs are, of course, the Mod Squad are the current tag team champions for BENXT. Of course, no champions on Babs yet, and that is our goal for tonight. Didn't James and Kat have a falling out? They patched it up. It's water under the bridge. They're fine now. They had a little break. They had a few pints. They threw a few fists, and now they're okay. Now they're fine. And on Pip Down, the champions going into Season 2 are Piss Jericho as the undisputed Pip Down Men's Champion. The Pip Down Women's Champion is Barb Pistottier. That's your Butterfield champ. And representing P-Volution, it is Randy Honking and Dave Bautista as the Pip Down Tag Champs. So, let's fucking crack on, shall we? Let's have a look. The exciting thing this year is that we get to watch the show and not just simulate it. So it shows different camera angles and it should make it more dynamic to watch. One issue is that by default, the HUD is off. So we will not know when someone has a signature or a finisher or anything like that. I'm going to do a couple of matches without any of the HUD on because I think that's a bit more cinematic. But then I might turn it on because I'd quite like to know when someone's going to hit a finisher and when someone's reversed a finisher and that kind of stuff. I don't know. I've not done it yet. We're going to try. We're going to give it a go and see how we get on. But if I go to play show, we can see the match. Oh, I forgot to say, sorry, Tavish is in, unfortunately, as is Fanny, and so is Moreno. They are from the 2K My Rise mode. They have all been added to various rosters. So competing for the PlayStation Nation Championship in our opening match inside Hell in a Cell, it is Les freaking Go, Stardew Valley Barbara Piss, Tavish, Drinks Ferry, and Lord Brotovich. Then, to determine the Monday Night Babs Women's Championship, we have Grimace versus Biker Barbara Piss, Funky Barbara Piss, and Hannah Montana. The tag team titles are defended in a ladder match, or rather, up for grabs in a ladder match, between P-Volution, Senior and Junior Lynn and Eve, and Team Redundant. And then, for the Monday Night Babs Men's Championship, we've got Leon Sex Kennedy, James Worm, Brian Butterfield, and Rules Boss in a steel cage match. Now, one thing I have done this year is I've gone division by division, and any man or woman who is in a World Championship division has had their stats bumped up. So everyone who's competing in this match is rated between 83 and 85. Everyone in this match is rated between 83 and 85. Everybody else, though, everyone in that match is rated about 75, because I thought it made a bit more sense for the world title contenders to be rated a little bit higher. Doesn't always mean they're going to win, of course, but I thought that would make a bit of a difference. Now, once again, the one title that's missing from being defended here is the Tesco KX Championship. We will spin a wheel for it, and I have decided, in terms of going through the different match types available, because obviously we have the Battle Royal on BENXT, we have the Tables match on Pip Down. There aren't really any other match types that end quite quickly for multi-people. So I think I'm also going to have the Tesco KX Championship defended in a tables match, just as a heads up. So we're going to be doubling up on that one, but there weren't really any viable options beyond that. And it breaks the game. So we're going to do that outside of Universe Mode and then just assign the champion as to whoever wins. So we're going to play through these, then we're going to spin the wheel, then we'll do that match afterwards. So, are we all ready to begin BENXT Season 2? There's a lot of waffle there, I appreciate, but there was a lot to explain, and of course an absurd amount of generosity from you lovely lot. So I'm just going to take a photo of the running order and cue up my music, and then I think we're ready to actually crack on. I think you should create a custom match and set it so the first to hit a finisher wins. Is that possible? That's very interesting. I will consider that. I haven't done that yet. Don't have time to do it now, but I'll make a note. First to finisher match. There we go. I've jotted it down. So, I think if we go back and then I click watch show, it should work. Okay? It should work. We're going to be flying by the seat of our pants here. There's going to be some adjustments as we go, more than likely, because I don't know how this is going to work until we actually just do the fucking thing. So, let's do the fucking thing. Hopefully predictions will be with you momentarily, but your first match is for the PlayStation Nation Championship, and we're going to crown our first ever champion. Let's see how this goes, I suppose. Oh, man. It's real now. It's happening now. Here we go. Sorry, David, I did see your bits come through. I haven't had a chance. I was getting stuff off my plate first, but I'll read it now. Thank you very much. Did you change Jake Conway's entrance to actual biker like I suggested, as I didn't have it unlocked when I made him? No, because that biker entrance is with Biker Barbara Piss, and I think the entrance you gave him is spot on, so I've kept that one. Alrighty. Let's predict. The first prediction of the season is now live. Who's going to win the PlayStation Nation Championship? Let's freaking go Stardew Valley, Barbara Piss, Tavish, Drinks Ferry, or Lord Brotovich. Bear with me here. I might be a little bit rusty. So let's do it. Start show. Oh. Do I? Okay, hang on. Let me get. No, let's go back. I thought if I... Oh no, I need to click options to watch the show. Here we go, everybody. The PlayStation Nation Championship inside Hell in a Cell. Welcome to the Babs Arena, everybody. World's sexiest man. And of course we can make him gesture now as well. And set off Pyro. Les freaking Go makes his way to the ring. Former Aldi Red Thunder champion, of course. Now, he's never won a title outside... Oh, yeah, that's it. Get in there, buddy. He's never won a title outside of that, though, so this is a big opportunity for Les. Can he capitalise inside Hell in a Cell? I have no idea how long this match is going to go with 5 people in it, by the way. It could go forever. And making her debut from the farm, Stardew Valley Barbara Pierce. Here she is. She has joined the Piss family, or should I say she's technically joined a second faction called the Piss family, because you can only have 5 people in a faction. So she's joined a second one with Stone Cold Barbara Piss and Here Comes the Pain Barbara Piss. And I've tried to make it so that the Piss family is all friends. We'll have to bloody see. We'll have to bloody see. Shame we can't get an 8-bit version of this theme for her. Oh man, imagine. Wouldn't that be incredible? Stardew Valley Barbara Piss here, looking to impress in her debut. She is a bit upsetting to look at, but also, you know, she's kind of perfect at the same time. What a bloody match to make your debut in as well. Hell in a Cell. Right, let's get him out. I hope you like churnaments. Boo! From Cardiff, Wales. Here's Tavish. I never thought we would have the honour or the privilege of adding Tavish to the roster. But unfortunately for all of us, that time has come, and it is now, and he could win a championship. Right now. The Welshest man imaginable. Tavish. It's Tavish! Tavish is from Wales! Alright, Tavish, that's enough from you. And another format energy drink champion here. This time, of course, being a former Lidl Kong Strong champion. 2-time Lidl Kong Strong champion, I believe. And that is the Drinks Fairy. I believe I can check. Yes, 2-time. A former 2-time Lidl Kong Strong champion is the Drinks Fairy. And what a huge opportunity this is for her here. A fully fledged member of the roster. With her own entrance music and everything. No longer is she riding the coattails of her far more famous feline daughter. She's on a new brand, all on her own. And my God, what a way to kick off the season if she could win a championship. Stiff competition, though. And we have another former champion, the final entrant in this match, representing and indeed leading Brot Means Bread. And that is Lord Brotovich himself. Here he comes. Lord Brotovich, if I consult my phenomenal new Excel spreadsheet here, not Excel, it's Google Sheets actually. I think it's actually being updated in real time by the Drinks Fairy downstairs. I don't know how she's managing to do that and wrestle. Lord Brotovich, former, in fact inaugural, Butterfield champion over on Pipdown. Well, it would be poetic if he was also the inaugural PlayStation Nation Championship, but we're going to find out in just a second as the steel descends. And that beautiful PlayStation Nation Championship is officially on the line for the first time ever. Now, much like when we've had Hell in a Cell matches before, I don't really know how cinematic this match is going to be because there's a massive structure in the way. So I don't know if it can like cut to different camera angles for this one. And we are officially off to the races now as the Drinks Fairy slingshots her way back into the ring. And a drop kick there to Lord Brotovich, and Les Freaking Go is taken down. Elbow drop from Stardew Valley Barbara Piss. Hang on, what's that? Have I missed something in the chat there? Bear with me a second. It's all moving so quickly. Where was it? Oh, sell a Drinks Fairy shirt. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. And Stardew Valley Barbara Piss drops Lord Brotovich's Tavish. I think he was trying to attack someone, I'm not sure. And Les Freaking Go now grabs a hold of Stardew Valley Barbara Piss. Stardew Valley Barbara Piss. I'm just going to have to call her something for short, really, because that's quite frankly ridiculous. Oh, springboards. Bulldog from the Drinks Fairy to Tavish. And, oh, we do have different camera angles. They're not great, again, in a Hell in a Cell match. But here we go into the cover. Kick out at 2. Tavish escapes that. Drinks Fairy will have to continue to work towards things here if indeed she's going to win. And, oh, and a European uppercut from SDV Piss. Dewey Piss. That's horrible. 16-bit Piss. And Les Freaking Go sent to the outside. Drinks Fairy misses with that. Tavish takes down Lord Brozovic. Remember, they can escape the Hell in a Cell here and indeed climb to the top, but I feel like this may be too thick or indeed too wide and too fast for anything significant to happen here. Whenever anyone may be looking to throw someone through the outside of the cell, I believe someone's probably just going to interject immediately, unless Lord Brotovich feels like sending the Drinks Fairy outside. We shall see. European uppercut to the Drinks Fairy. Tavish on the inside. Wow, big back body drop into the cover. Les Freaking Go is there. Oh no, he sort of ignored it and his legs extended at an unnatural angle as Tavish drops the knee over the face of SDV Piss. And Lord B rolling under the ropes to get a little bit of a breather. Les Freaking Go taking it to the Drinks Fairy, and SDV Piss and Les Freaking Go will now exchange blows as SDV Piss, oh, I think that might have been SDV Piss's signature or indeed finisher. Tavish is there to break it up though. That is the danger of a multi-person match, especially when they can't really get away from each other. Locked inside this Hell in a Cell. Drinks Fairy rolls to the outside. Oh my goodness, double underhook. Suplex there, or indeed German suplex. I'm sure someone can tell me what that's actually called. Lord Brotovich T-bone suplex to Tavish. The Aldude brothers. Piss Redfield's not in, but Chris Redfield is in. So be excited about that. Thank you so much for the bits. I hope you're well. Dragon suplex, thank you very much. Les Freaking Go. Shoulder breaker to Tavish. And I think the Drinks Fairy's going under the ring for something here. Oh, she's got herself a table. And Les Freaking Go asserting his dominance on Lord Brotovich, who is completely tied up, the forearms to the back of the head. Here is something I will be doing at some point as well. You can actually change individual sliders that adjust the AI logic in these matches. And someone posted one online that they said was a good one. And I haven't applied it yet, but apparently it makes the matches pretty crazy. So perhaps for the next stream I'll have that in place. Lord Brotovich, I think, may have countered Les Freaking Go's signature or finisher there. So one can only assume that Lord Brotovich now has it. Let's go with the counter, though. Grabs a hold of Lord Brotovich as Tavish sends the Drinks Fairy into the steps on the outside. Oh, and straight into the cross arm breaker. Lord Brotovich, though. Oh, no, he's rolled through. And what is Les Freaking Go doing? He's absolutely tormenting the leader of Brot Means Bread. And the Drinks Fairy enters the ring in an incredibly extra way, and doesn't quite get Tavish, who's all too happy to drop a knee over the back of the Drinks Fairy. And then drop kick from the Drinks Fairy to Tavish. And the Drinks Fairy into the cover on Lord Brotovich. Not sure. No, not quite. Again, I have no contextual information for how damaged anyone is or how close to signatures or finishes. I think Tavish is about to go for something here. We're getting a close-up. Oh, it's a terrible angle. It's absolutely terrible. And I think Tavish might be about to go for the cover here, but Stardew Valley Barbara Piss cuts him off. Counter from Tavish. Tavish misses with the chop. SDV, Piss with the crossbody, running crossbody. Lord Brotovich now, perhaps on the receiving end of the torment. Oh, counter from Lord Brotovich, who takes out SDV Piss with an STO. Les freaking go. Forearm to the lower back. And look at that. Oh, into the bridge, into the cover, and Tavish immediately breaks it up. Drinks Ferry back in the ring now. Oh, Poison Rana from Drinks Ferry as Stardew Valley Barbara Piss launches Les freaking go across the ring. And now Drinks Ferry, springboard crossbody, finds its mark. Tavish sending Lord Brotovich over the top rope. And a counter from the Drinks Ferry. Very quick is the Drinks Ferry. I'm not sure what she's thinking of doing next, but Les freaking go has gotten back to his feet now. Tavish with the counter and the Drinks Ferry sent over the top rope. She clings on. Same deal for Tavish. Drinks Ferry back in. SDV Piss, snap suplex to Les freaking go. And we're still going here in this opening contest, battling for... Oh my god! And we've seen Lord Brotovich do that before. He punched Stardew Valley Barbara Piss out of her pixelated socks, and Lord Brotovich has done it! He is the inaugural PlayStation Nation champion. We had... I don't know who it was. We've got a different camera angle now, but we had someone down. We had two others engaged in a back and forth there, and we saw Lord Brotovich punch... I think it was Stardew Valley Barbara Piss out of her farming boots. And your inaugural PlayStation Nation champion. He's done it again. Pip Down, he was too big for Pip Down. He won the Butterfield Championship. He was like, I've had enough. I don't need it anymore. I'm done. I'm done. He moves to Monday Night Babs and he's won himself another championship. And now, because we're watching the show, there is no break. We're going straight back in, which I appreciate is actually not very helpful. And I'm wondering if we can quit out, because as lovely as that is, it gives the mods absolutely no time to set the predictions whatsoever. So that may not work practically. But what we can still do, if you see at the bottom there, we can watch it from this menu, which will give us plenty of time to actually prepare music and predictions there. But yeah, that's how they do it now. It shows a bit of the crowd and then it goes straight into the next match, which is lovely, but not great if you're playing loads of custom stuff. You're still celebrating Lord Brotovich, of course. He was shoved out of the ring immediately. Congratulations to Lord Brotovich. Let's have a look at what the predictions were in the end. 42% of the vote Lord Brotovich got there. And 152.9 thousand BENXT bucks are being distributed. Absolutely incredible. Wow. Well, I think that was a great opening match. I'm going to have a little drink here as we get prepared for the Extreme Rules Fatal 4-Way between Grimace, Biker Barbara Piss, Funky Barbara Piss, and Hannah Montana to crown the Monday Night Babs Women's Champion. Huge night for Brock Means Bread and a massive night for Lord Brotovich. He bloody did it. He's bloody done it. My goodness me. That was quicker than I expected to. Me too, honestly. And I think, as I take a photo of the running order, that's just the nature of these multi-person matches. I think the timing was perfect. He hit his finisher. Well, I don't know if that was his signature or his finisher. One person was down, two other people were locked up in a wrestling move and couldn't interfere. He picked his moment and he smashed it. Maybe we should run shite adverts for Snickers and Dude Wipes in between matches. We need the game to implement fake advertisements. We do. We really do. Mr. Potter LB stole my lunch BENXT bucks. Sorry, you knew the risk when you came here. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry about that. Okay, predictions are now live. We are going to crown ourselves a Monday Night Babs Women's Champion. And out first will be the Grim Ace of BENXT. She didn't ever make the jump to Pip Down, and she has been drafted to Monday Night Babs, so this is her first time on a new show. Why can I not find her music? It's because I don't know what the alphabet is, and I managed to move it out of alignment. So that's why I couldn't find it. I have so many different wrestlers now with different music tracks that I've had to put them into folders according to which show they're on, because it just takes too long to find now. And again, a humongous thank you to Ben Cooper for contributing so much of this incredible soundtrack. We're going to hear a couple of those songs momentarily. Predictions are still live if you want to get stuck in. How do you take part in predictions? It should be pinned at the top of your chat. It depends what device you're on. I know it can be a bit funny on mobile, but hopefully it should show up at the top of your chat. There's something you can interact with that will let you predict that way. If it doesn't work, I'm very sorry. Twitch can be a bit janky sometimes, which isn't ideal. I went to school with Humongous. Did you? He sounds huge. Huge. Why does Biker Babs look like Ozempic Babs? Does she? I mean, she's a bit gaunt, isn't she? But she's always looked like that. I copied her for literally slider for slider. So she is as identical as I could get her. I don't know what to tell you. She's ready to go, though. And I need to stop talking. So let's crown ourselves a champion. I love that I can just set Pyro off. The Grim Ace of BENXT now haunts Monday Night Babs, and as I consult my spreadsheet here, I can tell you that she is, of course, a former two-time BENXT Women's Champion, a former BENXT Wide Champion as well. What kind of chaos will Grimace wreak on this roster? Will she hold World Championship gold here too? We're going to find out in just a moment. Well, let's get the other contestants out here. That's what they're called, isn't it? Contestants? Wrestling contestants. Yeah, that's good enough. Good stuff. Can I make her ride the bike with no hands? Oh my god, I can. That's so unsafe, Barbara. What are you doing? You're a mad woman. You're going to kill everyone. Oh, that's fantastic. She's so talented, man. What a talent. Telepathic steering there from Biker Barbara Piss. As she returns, former BENXT Women's Champion, one-time winner of last year's Reboot Rumble as well, which took her to Walrus Mania 1. And she can make history tonight as the inaugural Monday Night Babs Women's Champion. That's why there's two Barbaras in this match. It would be apropos to have a Barbara as champion. But she's got to get through some family tonight, and that is, of course, our dear beloved Funky Barbara Piss from BENXT Season 1. Here she is. She's back. Oh god, she nearly died there. She nearly went up in flames. And this is where we, of course, see her run all the way around the ring. And she will shave quite a bit of her beautiful schnoz off here as she goes face first into the ring. And there she goes. Funky Barbara Piss is back. And she's ready to rock and or roll on Monday Night Babs. There must always be a Barbara on Monday Night Babs. But will it be her or her sister? They're sisters. There's a bit more lore that I just dropped from absolutely nowhere. And that leaves just one entrant left. Of course, she has had quite the makeover. After she was wearing her jorts in the charity stream at the tail end of last year, we decided that actually Hannah Montana is just John Cena. And so here she is. Ooh, the frame rate went a bit funny there. I don't know if it likes her hair very much. But Hannah Montana's no stranger to championships, from what I remember. Spreadsheet will tell me. And I'm just scrolling down to it now. Hannah Montana. Oh no. Hannah Montana's never won anything? I could have sworn she won a championship at some point. I know she was in a brutal feud with another member of the Piss family, that being Commander Piss, back in the original days of BENXT Season 1. And there's that championship. The Monday Night Babs Women's title. The Grimace is here. Biker Barbara Piss, ready to go. Funky Barbara Piss, also ready. And there, of course, is Hannah Montana. Referee rings the bell, and you can see the amount of... The mass of humanity in this ring is impressive, given the size of the referee, who is tiny. And now we're getting to see the camera angles at work. Now the Hell in a Cell structure is out of the way. And it's piss on piss violence as Hannah Montana into the cover early on Grimace immediately. Grimace will kick out. And Biker Barbara Piss, you see they're countering the offense attempt. Oh, and back and forth these two go. Very evenly matched. You have to imagine they know each other very well indeed. Last year they were teaming together. Tonight they are competing. Forearm to the spine, Hannah Montana looking to do more damage to Grimace here. And this is, of course, an Extreme Rules match, which means there is no disqualification. You can use weaponry. Oh, and Funky Barbara drops Grimace with a clothesline. You know what? I didn't actually look up Funky Barbara's bona fides. Let me just refresh my memory on that. She's definitely won some world championships from what I remember. One-time BENXT Women's Champion. And of course, a one-time pip-down undisputed men's champion. After she beat Piss Jericho. Big controversy at the end of last season. She did lose that title back to Piss Jericho at the very end of BENXT Season 1. At the pay-per-view BENXT end of the road. And now she's here on Monday Night Babs looking to win an unprecedented third world championship. Grimace into the cover. No one else is there. Kick out from Hannah Montana. And now Grimace picking Hannah back up. The Barbaras are going at it on the outside. Oh! Knee strike. Oh, and back and forth. These two just know each other very well indeed. I don't know who those strangers are at the commentary desk. Grimace making Hannah Montana pay. Back and forth we're cutting here in these close-ups. I imagine it's probably a little less nauseating when you have a one-on-one match, but there we go. Belly-to-belly suplex from Biker Barbara to Funky Barbara, and now we're seeing Hannah Montana taking things to Biker Babs for the first time in this match. Grimace going onto the ring. God knows what she's going to retrieve. It's a table. She sets it up immediately on the outside, and Biker Barbara will follow her out. Grimace. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought she was going to throw her straight through the table. Funky Barbara. Knees right to the McRibs of Grimace. Quite happy with that one. Probably should have just no-sold it and let my genius speak for itself, but I needed to draw attention to it. Anyway, Biker Barbara is here, and she's got a kendo stick, and Grimace is going to take that off her as, uh-oh, very close to that table now. An Alabama slam. Biker Barbara's head and shoulders connecting with the ring apron there. And the combination strikes of Hannah Montana, very impressive here as Funky Barbara sent flying into that barricade at ringside. Head scissors takedown from Hannah Montana. Good close-up of the crowd there. And Biker Barbara doing something in the background, perhaps retrieving another weapon. It's a ladder now that she has got. And she appears to be setting it up, I think, across the commentary... That was a horrible close-up. Across the commentary table. Look at that. She's created some sort of horrific bridge. Oh! As Grimace has taken a kendo stick to both Hannah Montana and Funky Barbara, but that's now been countered. And I think there might be some table action about to happen here. Funky Barbara about to go through a table. Very gently indeed. And I don't know why Biker Barbara was looking to walk away from that absolute car crash, but Grimace has caught her. And, oh, all the way down on the outside. And Grimace immediately turns around, spots Hannah Montana, scoop slam. Grimace is a machine. She really is. And I think at the top there, Funky Barbara has retrieved herself a bag of thumbtacks. Cultaholics, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. You've joined us at the inaugural episode of Monday Night Babs, where Funky Barbara Piss has just put a load of thumbtacks in the center of the ring there, and she's been made to roll through them. Horrific. Welcome in. I hope you had a lovely stream. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're all well. Oh, and Grimace taunting the crowd here. So when will Cultaholic do a vid about BENXT finally? Tom's going to do a what happened at, I think. That's surely it's in the any day now. It's in the works. Oh, brainbuster from one sister to another. And then Funky Barbara just cleaning house here. German suplex with the release. And Biker Barbara is there waiting. And she's going toe-to-toe with Grimace, but took way too long. And Grimace now picks up Biker Barbara. Funky Barbara decides she's going to go after Grimace instead. Counter from Grimace. We've got some tantalizing weaponry in the ring there. The thumbtacks and the ladder at ringside. What's going on here? Hello? Okay, Grimace has seen enough. I don't know if they're actually going to use these. The table's been used at least. They just love fighting on the outside here. Hannah Montana sent into the ring. Funky Barbara. Oh, knee strike to the ribs of Biker Barbara. And Funky Barbara looking to fetch another weapon. This time it's more thumbtacks. She's pretty thrilled about it. And Funky Barbara, is she going to empty? Oh, Grimace teasing it. And Funky Barbara has put down a second bag of thumbtacks in the ring. Grimace taunting Hannah Montana, who didn't take kindly to that. Now up on the shoulders of Hannah Montana. Electric chair drop on the outside. These guys will not fight in the ring. They just won't do it. Oh, Biker Barbara coming to the aid of her sister here. Hannah Montana with the counter though. To the midsection. Grimace is taking a little sleep with her feet on the stairs for some reason. Oh my god, and a powerbomb from Hannah Montana to Biker Barbara Piss. Forearm to the back of Hannah. Funky Barbara back up, counter from Grimace. Grimace now. Boot to the midsection. Powerbomb position. What's Biker Barbara doing? We're getting a good close-up. I think Funky Barbara countered. I want to see those thumbtacks used. When's that going to happen? Funky Barbara. You can't get more thumbtacks. What are you doing? Stop with the thumbtacks. Stop with the thumbtacks, please. This match is absolute chaos. Anarchy. Biker Barbara sent into the ring post. Grimace was looking for another weapon. Oh no! What happened to the... To give you an idea of the force, the absolute force that Grimace is throwing Funky Barbara with. Let's get a... How do I move in? Let's get a close-up on this bin here. How do I go back? And frame by frame, you can see Grimace throwing Funky Barbara back into the ring. This bin puts up a hell of a fight. Eventually just flattened, absolutely flattened by the power of Grimace there. And now we're all back in the ring. There are thumbtacks on the floor. Hannah Montana does not want to go into those thumbtacks. The first pin attempt. I don't know if Hannah Montana is paying attention. She doesn't need to, it's fine. A kick out from Hannah. Knee strike to the midsection. Hannah rolls out, Funky Barbara follows. Grimace has her eyes on Biker Barbara in the ring. The thumbtacks are down. I don't know what's happening. It's not showing us. I could only assume it was huge because the screen is flashing. We'll never know. Grimace sent into the corner. I think we know what's going to happen. I think we're looking at a jinkle jam here. Grimace in position. Biker Barbara has all the time in the world right in the McNuggies. Oh, and a massive knee strike. And now Biker Barbara to the top rope. Is it wet nap time? I think it might be wet nap time. Up she goes. Oh no, a double pin. No, okay, Funky Barbara's pinning. Oh, Hannah Montana kicks out. Biker Barbara was otherwise engaged. Oh, Pissworm Stunner. And I believe Funky Barbara just got an arse full of thumbtacks. I don't know where she's going. Why is she getting a table? She should have gone for the cover. She could have won the championship right there. For some reason, she just had to set that table up. And I think Hannah Montana just delivered an AA to Grimace. Sent onto the outside. And now Hannah's trying to steal this one. Is it going to be Hannah Montana? Hannah Montana has pinned Biker Barbara Piss. She stole the victory from Funky Barbara, who for some reason ran out of the ring for absolutely no reason whatsoever. And Hannah Montana wins not only her first ever championship, but she is the inaugural Monday Night Babs Women's Champion. Biker Barbara was absolutely out. You can see her there just laying down. And Hannah Montana all too happy just to glide in and steal it. And Funky Barbara's going to be kicking herself there. That is an embarrassing way to lose. But we've crowned a champion. Hannah Montana is finally a champion on this show. And she's a world champion, no less. So on this question, how are we feeling about the HUD? Do you want some of it back? Are we good? Oh, it's doing it again. It's just going straight into the... No, stop. Stop it. Oh. 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 Okay, we're back. Right. Seems I'm going to have to manually quit each time, which is a bit annoying. So... Is there a way to go back to the old camera system? It's a bit disorientating. It's massively disorientating, isn't it? Especially in a multi-person match. I would stress that obviously there's a lot of multi-person matches tonight. But hopefully we're going to get a lot more normal matches where it's not going to have to cut between as many things. So I would kindly request that you please try and just try and get through it with me tonight. And hopefully, when we return to normal matches, it'll be fantastic. It'll be much better. But we'll see. And if we still hate it, hey, then we'll turn it off. It was a nice idea in principle, right? I was very excited about it. But that match was quite difficult to see. It wasn't so bad in the Hell in a Cell match, but I think it's because everyone was quite close together. But it seems the chat is, you guys want HUD? That's fine. That helps me massively, so I'm happy to have HUD. Let's get the HUD in. Where are we? Again, thank you for bearing with me, everybody. This is obviously the debut stream in this new series, so we're going to have some growing pains. We're going to have to make some adjustments as we go. But there we go. Law check on the senior and junior team. How could you... How on earth have you not watched all 500 hours of my streams? I don't understand. I don't understand. Senior and junior Lynn and Eve were the name of two Pokemon trainers, and I found their name absolutely perplexing. And then when I tried to give them a call on the in-game sort of Pokegear stuff, someone called Anna answered the phone, which made no sense whatsoever, and so now they are in here as senior and junior Lynn and Eve and Anna. So there you go. That's it. I want to be able to say things like, they had 3 finishers but got taken out by a surprise roll-up. I like to say that stuff as well. So, yes, I'm very much Team HUD, but I do love the more minimal presentation. You know, if we were just watching it and it had commentary on already, that might make things a bit easier. But I'm not omniscient, and I can only see what you can see. So, it does make it a little bit harder. Okay. Are you guys ready? It's time for us to crown the Monday Night Babs Tag Team Champions. Rimflare and Triple H representing P-Volution. Senior and Junior Lynn and Eve representing the Poke Students. And of course, Team Redundant, who you know. Peter Austin, never met that guy in my life. Ben Potter, no relation. Who is that guy? Predictions are now live. You can wager your BENXT bucks. Please do so irresponsibly. You only have one Season 1 debut, everybody. Go fucking mental, alright? Here we go. Here we go. The boys from Pevolution here, Triple Flush and Rim Flare, who of course have held Tag Gold before. They were the BENXT Tag Team Champions for a good long while. Yeah, that's right. Close enough. So, both these guys have held the BENXT Tag Team Championships before. They are no strangers to this. And also, both of these guys were Aldi Red Thunder champions to boot. So no strangers to gold at all. You know EE Tim is going to be watching backstage somewhere, and he's going to be wanting these boys to assert the dominance of Pevolution on this brand new brand. It would be huge for Pevolution to be able to say they have won Tag Gold on every single brand. And so, we'll see if they can do it again. But they've got to defeat this team. And I don't know if did I add this music? Yes, I did. It's fine. I've got the music. No noise for the fireworks for some reason. Senior and Junior Lynn and Eve make their BENXT debut. Whoa! What happens if... Do they both do this? Oh no, only one of them does it. I was hoping I could make both of them do this, but that's apparently not. Senior and Junior Lynn and Eve exploding onto the scene on these streams. Mennonite Babs making their debut. Could they walk out with a championship tonight? What a debut that would be. But they're also going to be going up against another set of former tag champs, that of course being on BENXT. And that is Team Redundant. That is of course Team Redundant. Boo! Ben Potter on the left there, Peter Austin on the right. Ben Potter walking into BENXT Season 2 as the Vidiots champion.
At a combined weight of 440 pounds, the Internet Television Champions, Ben Potter and Peter Austin.
Here they are, the Redundant Boys. Oh, okay, the Dudley Boys. Yeah, there we are. The Redundant Boys are here, looking to claim Tag Gold for a second time. Both of these men have held the Vidiots Championship. Ben, of course, the current Vidiots champion. No relation. Never seen him before in my life. Oh, apparently that was the end of the music. That's fine. We'll crack on then, I suppose. OBS, fair enough. But would love to get their hands on these shiny new Tag Team Championships. I don't know if we're going to get any introductions. No, we're not. The goal here, of course, is to set up that ladder in the center of the ring, climb it, and retrieve the championships that are suspended above the ring. And immediately this one is spilled to the outside. I don't know how chaotic... What a close-up on that. Thank you, game. I don't know how chaotic and disorientating this is going to be from a camera perspective. It seems to be very interested in Senior and Junior Eve there, who is currently the game has decided the protagonist of this match, Ben Potter, no relation, rolling in. Oh, and he gets absolutely clocked by a ladder. And Peter Austin takes out triple flush on the outside. And we've got all the HUD on now. We can see what people are doing. I will re-explain it for the benefit of those who might be joining us for the first time. Oh, we even get to see the HUD on the ladder minigame as well, which is baffling. I think... Oh, no, down she goes. Senior and Junior Eve was up there, but she got knocked off. And the green bar obviously is health. The blue bar, when you fill that, you have a signature move, which is very powerful. And once you do your signature move, you get your finishing move, which is even more powerful. So all the wrestlers have their own signatures and finishes. I've probably forgotten what most of them are, but we will do our very best. The goal here, of course, is to at least attempt to incapacitate your opponents to the extent that you can climb the ladder without being interrupted. And Tiny Peter taking it to the massive triple flush, and Senior and Junior Eve completely whiffs there. Triple flush, backbreaker from Senior and Junior Eve. Rim flare on the outside, jumping over those stairs, and another ladder being set up in the corner. You can't win off that ladder though. One thing I didn't appreciate, as some of you are very kindly pointing out in the chat, is that the camera angles might be a bit low, and it looks a bit strange, particularly if they're wearing skirts. So I will fix that, and I will make sure they're wearing shorts for the next stream. This was not an intentional choice. Whoa, Jesus, Eve absolutely flying across the ring. Basically kills Ben Potter, no relation there, as Peter Austin plants triple flush, rim flare, taking it to Eve. And I don't know why the game has decided that Eve is the protagonist. But she's getting all the close-ups here, as actually now we see a close-up of Ben Potter hoisting up rim flare. Picture-perfect suplex there, and he turns his attention to Eve. Oh my goodness, I don't know how he didn't get hit by that chair, but rim flare is waiting. Eve running around on the outside. Lynn, sorry, that's Lynn. The one with the blue hair is Lynn. And Ben Potter sends rim flare into the ropes. Counter from rim flare, DDT. Rim flare very close to a signature maneuver here as Peter Austin, basement dropkick. He comes in to save his partner. Peter Austin, real world, by the way. It's his birthday on Friday, so make sure you send him some well wishes on Friday. Rim flare DDT to Ben Potter. Rim flare, triple flush. I believe both have their signature maneuvers now. Senior and Junior Lynn definitely does. Ben Potter now has his. And I think he's going for it here. Oh, and a counter from rim flare. So that means that Ben has now lost his signature maneuver. Oh, wow, look at that, the power from Ben. As he kips back up, rim flare immediately there with a rabbit punch, and then the heavy blows to the back. And that ladder is crying out for someone to climb it, and rim flare, I think, was thinking about going over it, but going up it, but didn't for whatever reason. Boot to the face of Ben Potter, and now rim flare climbs the ladder. I don't know if he's close enough to get the championship. He is, and here we go. You can see him starting to attempt to remove that, and Ben, of course, will, I would imagine, interrupt. Oh no, and rim flare's hanging from it, and Ben, able to interrupt as Peter Austin flies into the ring as well. And I think poor Lynn has just been absolutely taken out there. On top of a ladder. Oh, and Peter then hits that move too, whatever that move is called. I haven't decided yet. And Peter Austin slingshots his way out to the outside, and he's feeling it. He's getting excited. I don't know what Peter's going to do. Springboard. Oh, and Lynn easily sidesteps that. Peter sent into the apron. Ben Potter on the outside, taking it to rim flare. And triple flush now climbs his way back into the ring. Jawbreaker from Lynn. People have donated over $1,000 this week to support your dream for a digital avatar of you to beat up Ric Flair dressed to clean toilets. That's true. That is a specific dream I have had, and that is precisely the reason that people were generous. And Lynn now, armed with a ladder. She's set up in the corner. It's bounced back, and triple flush. I think he's looking for the pedigree, and he's got absolutely all of it. Lynn is out there. She has been knocked out, and triple flush is all on his own. That championship is right for the picking now. Nobody there to interfere. And, oh, okay, Eve has noticed. And I think Peter's noticed as well. Eve trying to push the ladder over and down goes Triple Flush. And Peter Austin. Snapmare off the ropes. Oh, a big boot to the face of it. Oh no, Eve countered it actually. Very impressive. And a big right hand and Triple Flush lying in wait. Sends Eve over the top rope, tumbling to the outside. Peter Austin now. Snapmare to Triple Flush, and Peter's going to go for it again. He gets it this time though. A massive PK and then a double stomp to Triple Flush. And now Peter, he moves so quickly, doesn't he? He is a nippy little bugger, is this Peter Austin. But he didn't notice Triple Flush getting to his feet. Triple Flush into the ropes. Peter face first. And now once again, Triple Flush, the only man standing in the ring. Oh, but Peter with the counter. Peter does have a signature. Peter has a finisher as well. On Triple Flush. To the disrespect with the slap there. Ben Potter. A close-up on Ben Potter showboating there as he gets punched in the face. Absolutely fantastic. That is why we want these close-up camera angles, even if they're a bit much sometimes. That's brilliant. You can't get that elsewhere. Oh, amazing. Okay, Ben is thinking about things. He's decided to roll to the outside. Replay, please. Go on, then. I think Ben was about to go for a stunner on the outside there, and Triple Flush just countered it. Let's get another look at that. Come on. Oh, shit. Let's have another look at that, please. Oh, no, this is too late. I need to go back further. I need to go back further than this. 1 minute. Here we go. Here we go. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Okay, it was about here. Here we go. Ben Potter doesn't help out his mate. Gets punched in the face and absolutely clobbered. Fantastic. That is cinema. That is cinema right there. Phenomenal stuff. Oh, but Ben with the leaping clothesline. He gets a measure of comeuppance there against Triple Flush on the outside. And Ben now slides into the ring. He has been designated the protagonist. And, oh, just launches Eve across the ring. Uh-oh. Triple Flush going for the pedigree. Oh, and he gets all of it. Peter Austin just watched it happen. And both members of Team Redundant are not in a good way right now. Peter is firing, trying to fight back out again, but he's being lifted up by Eve, and Eve spins him around. Oh, and a Michinoku driver as well. And Peter Austin is absolutely fucked. So he's going to need a minute. And it's Eve and Flush. I don't know what Lynn and Rim Flare are doing on the outside. Ben is... what's he doing? Oh, I think Ben just put on some brass knuckles. Lynn ran away. I don't know if Ben's going to hit the brass knuckles on someone. Oh, God. He just kicked Lynn so hard she knocked down the... she knocked down the ladder. But I'm pretty sure that Ben just put on some brass knuckles. He didn't... oh, and Peter's ruined that for Ben, unfortunately. That's a shame. Ben clearly had something in mind there, but Peter with the interference. And Ben's jogging around with a kendo stick now. He throws it at Triple Flush, grabs a hold from behind. Lynn wants to get involved desperately here. Oh, and does so eventually. Peter, what's he looking to do? Oh my goodness me. Rim Flare manages to sidestep that with, of course, all of the reaction times he has as an old man. Close up on Peter, getting wiped out. And Eve, slingshot senton, doesn't find its mark. Rim Flare stamped to the face of Peter Austin. What a tag team ladder match this has been so far. DDT from Eve. Eve now to the middle rope. Peter Austin is prone. Knee strike to the face of Peter Austin. Oh, and there's the Drinks Fairy in chat. The Drinks Fairy is real, by the way. If your parents told you that the Drinks Fairy was not real when you put 50p under your pillow and then a Cosmopolitan arrived at your bedside, it's not true. I can confirm the Drinks Fairy is real. Hello, Scott. How are you? Welcome in. Absolute madness in the ring here. Rim Flare. Snapmare to Peter Austin off the ropes. We've seen Peter do this a few times. Oh, a big boot to the mush of Peter Austin as Eve has really been doing the heavy lifting for senior and junior Lynn and Eve here. She's been mucking about on the outside while Eve has been doing all of the work inside the ring. And I think actually Eve has put Rim Flare in his own finishing move here, the figure 4 leg lock. That's a bit mental. Big disrespect here to Rim Flare. Of course, she cannot win via submission. And Ben is trying to get in the ring. I think there's a lot of stuff in the way, so he's having a bit of a problem. And now Ben gets in, and I thought he was immediately about to... No, what are you doing, Ben? You're going to break the game. He's beckoning desperately for something, and Eve walks over and punches him in the face. I don't really know what he was expecting there, to be honest. Senior and Junior, Lynn and Eve are both in the ring. Team Redundant are both in the ring. Rim Flare is stunned. Ben is still a bit confused about what's going on. He might have a concussion, not entirely sure. Referee should probably check on him, but I haven't seen a referee for quite a while, really. As Rim Flare and Peter Austin attempting to exchange blows over the deceased corpse of Senior and Junior Lynn there, who is preventing them from hitting each other. Triple Flush, eventually manages to grab a hold, and it's Lynn who will cut Triple Flush off at the pass. Now, Ben back in the ring. What's he thinking? He's got a ladder. He's finally setting it up. Is he going to climb it? No, because Eve's here with a chair. Oh my god, a spear. And the ladder falls on top of Ben as well. Double axe handle to Ben Potter, no relation. And now it's Lynn and Rim. And off the ropes, we cut away at the worst possible time. Fantastic. Michinoku driver to Triple Flush on the outside. And what is Ben doing? Ben's putting his brass knucks on, but he gets chopped in the back, and then, oh no, completely misses. Again, I swear Ben was putting some brass knuckles on, but he keeps getting interrupted, so I don't know if he's ever going to be able to do that. Ben, I meant to ask earlier, is the Boiler Man in the lineup? No. No, he's not. Because he'd make me irrationally angry every time I see him, so I can't. Triple Flush taking it to Senior and Junior Lynn with that steel chair. Monday Night Babs Tag Team Championships on the line. We are crowning the inaugural champs here. Massive spinebuster from Triple Flush to Lynn. And Peter Austin clocks Rim Flare with a chair and Triple Flush as well. Whoa, the ladder does a little spinneroonie as well. Even the ladder's excited. Peter knows what he needs to do. It's pick up the ladder. Instead, he's picked up Lynn. What is he possibly thinking here? Snapmare, he's going to go for that big kick again, but he runs into his partner. Ben, oh my goodness me, that's impressive work from Ben there. And down goes Triple Flush. I'm assuming that's Ben's finisher. Impressive indeed. Wish I could do that. And Ben sets up a ladder. And both members of Senior and Junior are in the ring. And Ben, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't even hear that happen. Hedonism Bat, thank you so much for the bits. Carla Championship Web. When we create the inevitable fourth brand. Oh, Thursday night, Carla. Uh-oh. Lynn is laid up on that ladder. I don't know if anyone's going to take advantage. Everyone's too distracted, I think. Hedonism Bat, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you for being here as well. And Ben, oh, back suplex on the ring apron. That is brutal. Hi, Pippa. Good to see you. Yeah? What's up? Who's going to win? She's not interested because it's not pipped down, so she doesn't care. Your mum was just in a match. All right, whatever. She's gone. And finally, someone is climbing the ladder. Rim Flare is the only man up there. Everyone is distracted. Is Eve going to stop him? Oh, it's over. It's P-Evolution. Oh, that happened so quickly, I wasn't even prepared. We have tag team champions on Monday Night Babs. It's Rim Flare who manages to grab the titles. And finally, this match has come to an end. And EE Tim's boys reign supreme yet again. The men from P-Evolution have done it again. That now means that P-Evolution have held the BENXT Tag Team Championships. They currently hold the Pip Down Tag Team Championships, the Monday Night Babs Tag Team Championships, the BENXT Men's Championship. They've held the Aldi Red Thunder Championship. They've held the Little Kong Strong Championship, and they've held the BENXT Wide Championship as well. Absolutely insane. P-Evolution OP, please nerf. The people are booing as Rim Flare and Triple Flush proudly hold aloft those Monday Night Babs tag team titles. They've done it. They've bloody done it. Now I'm hoping if I go to here, yes, we will be able to prepare for our main event. Now do bear in mind that we are going to spin the wheel in a minute to do the Tesco KX Championship tables match, but we can't do it in universe mode because the game doesn't like it. Up next, it's a fatal 4-way steel cage match to crown the inaugural Monday Night Babs men's champion, and it's between Leon Sex Kennedy, James Worm, Brian Butterfield, and Rules Boss. First though, before the predictions go live, I'm going to go have an exclusive interview with EE Tim. So do bear with me, I will be back in a matter of moments. Bloody hell! Enthusiasms, thank you so much for gifting 10 subs to the community. That's incredibly generous of you. Let's do it. Wet Dreams and Thick Streams, ahoy hoy, welcome to the thickness. Play Nice Kids, M7MDXXX Punk, Horatio Outside, Jormaru, The Ideal Copy, G-Man 1002, Zodorus, Outlawman 76, Butcher X Pete, and Rusty Shacklefoot. Enthusiasms, thank you so much. Welcome all of you to the thickness. Enjoy your ad-free viewing and indeed all of the emotes that you now have access to. Get stuck in. Predictions are now live. So many hunky hunks, only one belt to win. Currently the frontrunner is Brian Butterfield. Rules Boss has no BENXT bucks behind him. Still got over half the time remaining. Good portion on James Worm. The name's Worm. James Worm. Leon Sex Kennedy trailing behind as well. Plenty of time to wedge your bucks. So get stuck in. Let's have a look at the tail of the tape here, shall we? Leon Sex Kennedy making his debut. Has not won any championships, but he has won our hearts. Similar for James Worm. No championships won yet, making his debut. Brian Butterfield, former Aldi Red Thunder champion. And Rules Boss is a former BENXT men's champion and a former Little Kong Strong champion. All of them looking to make history here tonight. So, I think it's time to do it. Get ready, everyone. Monday Night Babs Men's Championship needs a champion. And we need to bloody crack on. Boo. This is, of course, a steel cage match.
Where's everyone going? Bingo. The following contest is a fatal four-way steel cage match, and it's for the Raw Men's Championship. Making his way to the ring from wherever he wants, weighing in at 225 pounds,
Leon Sex Kennedy makes his debut here in BENXT. Arguably too sexy, may need to nerf the sexiness, really. And we've got another debut coming immediately afterwards. Dun, 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 dun.
And his opponents, first from London, England, weighing in at 206 pounds,
The Worm, James the Worm. Here he is. His name's Worm, James Worm. This, of course, is a reference to the series of streams I did at TripleJump when I played the GoldenEye 007. And I spent most of the game crouching around on the floor, just sliding about as James Worm. And he's here. He's made the jump. And he's ready. Now, if you thought you'd had an overdose of sexy already, just prepare yourselves.
This was me, Brian Butterfield, 6 months ago before starting my diet plan.
London, England, weighing in at 309 pounds,
But just look at me now. I feel like a new man, thanks to the Butterfield diet.
See you later, Veraxis. Have a lovely evening.
Potato grits, artificial bacon, large mass, sandwich casserole, chocolate quail's eggs, garlic pudding, fluffy rice, hoisin crispy pasta pillow, bonbon, quiches Lorraine.
Quiches Lorraine. As phenomenal as this theme is, I've got to say I'm a big fan of rules bosses as well. The rules boss hasn't had the best time of it recently, I will say. Oh, but isn't he fabulous?
weighing in at 240 pounds.
The rules boss has arrived. But after winning the BENXT Men's Championship, he's had plenty of opportunities and, quite frankly, hasn't really been able to back up a lot of his former promise. So what a huge moment it would be for him tonight. He might be a bit too sexy. He's a bit too... It's inappropriate. It's not even 9 p.m. yet. The watershed hasn't happened. There's too much sexiness happening. But maybe this is precisely the attitude that Rules Boss needs to get back to winning ways. I love him. You know what? New season, new Rules Boss as far as I'm concerned. What can you do, Rules Boss? Show us. So the steel cage will descend. You can, of course, win this match by escaping the cage, but also via pinfall or submission. Quite frankly, given the pros proximity, yes, of all of the participants in this match, I don't know how likely it is that we're going to see a pinfall or a submission, but I do think a cage escape could happen. So, there we go. Oh! Rules Boss taking it to James Worm. Leon Sex Kennedy countered by Brian Butterfield, who has now dressed up, of course, in his full suit. Big boot across the face there from Rules Boss to Butterfield. And now James and Rules face off, and around he turns to Leon Sex Kennedy, who quite frankly doesn't obey any rules. And that may be why Rules Boss is taking such a personal... what am I trying to say? He's taking it so personally. There we are. Let's just retry the entire sentence. Brian Butterfield now and Rules Boss going one-on-one. And Brian, big power bomb from Brian. Not quite the bomb, but that is, of course, whoa. Shake it, Brian. That is, of course, Brian Butterfield's finishing maneuver. And we'll see if he can get there. Big elbow in the corner from Brian. And now James Worm looking to assert himself in this match. Counter, though, from Brian Butterfield. James Worm, of course, has a license to wrestle. Which begs the question, does anybody else here have a license to wrestle? I imagine a Rules Boss does, as he does know what the rules are. But James Worm loves to brag about it. He says it in basically every single movie he's been in. I've got a license to wrestle. And I say, okay, that's weird. That's not what this is about. But now he's here. It finally makes sense as we see Brian Butterfield going for an escape attempt, and he's quickly cut off there by Leon Kennedy, who, there we go, into a powerbomb position. A lot of power there from Leon to drag Brian down, and we've not really got... Whoa! Leon misses with that. We've not really had too many nauseating camera cuts here, which is quite refreshing. James Worm showing off what he can do. Rules Boss into the ropes. Big clothesline from James Worm. And Brian now breaking up that pin attempt and turning right back around to... Whoa! Big roundhouse kick. Takes out Leon Sex Kennedy. Hi, Cheska. How are you? Welcome in. James Worm is requesting that the door be opened. And this is a valid strategy here. He still has to complete a mini-game to escape it, but I think he's actually changed his mind. He's decided to turn around. DDT to Brian Butterfield. Leon Kennedy just getting punched in the face by Rules Boss here. Now Leon decides he's had enough. Counter from the Rules Boss. Counter from Leon. And they're all sort of stood inside each other, so it's a little bit confusing and a bit difficult to see what's going on. But Brian's been wrestled to the ground by James Worm, and that's actually a pin attempt there. We don't have the... That's something else we can turn on. We should do that. Bloody hell, James there showing how athletic he is. It can flash up on screen and say what the numbers are for the pin count. That's not on by default on watch mode, so we should turn that on. James Worm and Leon Kennedy going at it. Rules Boss sends Brian into the corner, and I believe Rules Boss just used a thing to earn himself a finisher. As you can see there, that orange bar. But Brian is in full control. Oh, and Rules Boss has been busted open. Rules Boss is now bleeding from the face. And, big back elbow from Brian Butterfield. Crumples James Worm as Leon Sex Kennedy gets back to his feet. Leon has his. Finisher as well. Sheer drop brainbuster into the cover, and James Worm there immediately to break it up. That was Leon's finishing move. He is now attempting to escape the cage. I don't know who's going to cut him off. Rules Boss is trying, but he accidentally ran into James Worm, and James is going to be the one who prevents Leon from escaping the cage. And Rules Boss now maybe going for his finisher. Powerbomb counter from Leon. And James now going for an escape attempt, and it's Leon who's going to cut him off at the pass as Rules Boss watches on. What's that purple on Leon's bar? That is, Leon is so tired. He's gone through his green health bar, he's gone through his red health bar, he's now down to a purple bar. He's knackered, basically. He's absolutely exhausted. Wow! Incredible. That is the LO. This is Rules Boss. Of course, his finishing maneuver, but Brian Butterfield broke it up immediately. And, Rules Boss, he's powering up. Big clothesline to Leon in the corner as Brian Butterfield delivers an elbow to James Worm, and the two stalwarts, the longest tenured BENXT wrestlers in this match, go at it now. Axe kick from Brian. to Leon. James tries to steal it, but that is a bit optimistic given Brian was standing right there. They both miss each other. Leon now, torture rack position, up and over, war crime knee. War crime knee from Leon Kennedy. And Rules Boss with that rolling kick takes out Brian Butterfield. Leon's looking to pick up the scraps here. I don't know what number we're on. I really need to turn that on. After this match, I need to turn that on. Because I can't hear the referee say what number pin we're on either. But Leon tried to steal it. Obviously didn't get it. And here we see Brian going for the bomb. Got Rules Boss able to counter. And Brian's had his finisher stolen. Oh, and James Worm into the cover. No one seems to be paying any attention. Oh! And Brian just breaking it up at the last second. And James Worm now springboard drop kick. Catches Brian flush on the jaw. Leon able to interrupt with that as he slowly walks over to James. James has plenty of time to recover. Rules Boss off the ropes. Leaps over James Worm. They bump into each other. It's like the Walking Dead out here. Everyone's knackered. Brian big back elbow, but somehow hurts his back at the same time. And James Worm is climbing. Brian Butterfield needs to stop him, but he is watching. I think Brian's trapped by Leon. I think Brian is trapped by Leon. No one is able to check James Worm. James Worm is nearly out. Rules Boss is desperately getting over to him. The bar is nearly filled, but Rules Boss just gets there in time. Brian was stuck in the corner. He couldn't get past the prone body of Leon Kennedy, and it's Rules Boss who ensures that this match will continue. And both Leon Kennedy and Brian Butterfield drag down Rules Boss and James Worm, and now Brian Butterfield going for the bomb for a second time. Rules Boss a bit more worse for wear this time. He gets absolutely all of it. Unfortunately, he's not able to take advantage. Leon tries to steal it, broken up by Brian, and James Worm comes flying in. Again, he's picked his moment, hasn't he? Kick out by Brian, though. Kick out by Brian. James Worm being a real tactician here. He knows when to pick his moments to either try and escape the cage or indeed go for a pin. And Rules Boss. Oh, Leon with a leaping strike to the face of Rules Boss. And now Leon again attempting to escape the cage. Everyone else is either down or distracted. Brian now realizing that Leon is where he is. Brian's cutting him off. But Leon able to fight out of it, and is he going to continue? No, he's going to give up on climbing the cage, actually. And Leon, springboard kick, absolutely beheads James Worm, and I believe James Worm has been busted open. Rules Boss now deciding this is his moment to escape the cage, but Brian will prevent that. And Brian, a nasty landing for Rules Boss. James Worm, double underhook. Oh, knees to the face. And James immediately into the cover. Rules Boss there, just the right time to break it up. This is really anybody's match. This is absolutely insane. Leon going for that sheer drop brainbuster. Floats directly over into the cover. No one else is there to break it up. And it's Leon 6 Kennedy who wins the steel cage match. It was him who picked his moment at the end. And Leon Kennedy is the inaugural Monday Night Babs Men's Champion. An incredibly game performance from everybody in this match. But there can be only one. And it's the sexy legend himself who claims the gold and ushers in this first era of Monday Night Babs. The free floor blood is everywhere. Wow. What a night. And we're not done yet. We've got one more match to go. Again, it will break the game if I add it to this mode, so we're going to do it in a different mode. But we have crowned all of our major champions. It is time for the wheel. It is time for the wheel. Lord Brotovich, your inaugural PlayStation Nation champion. Hannah Montana, your Monday Night Babs women's champion. Rim Flare and Triple Flush of P-Volution are your inaugural tag team champions, and Leon Sex Kennedy is the men's champion. He did it. He bloody did it. I actually am not allowed to back out, so we're going to have to continue. Okay, it gives us the option to go to the next show. Now, of course, once we've done the last match we need to do, we will continue to BENXT, which is, of course, the Wednesday night show. We've got all our champions in place. So whatever the game gives us for our match card, we're just going to go with. We are, of course, going to sacrifice one of those matches for the Aldi Red Thunder match, but that's it. Nothing else should have to be touched there, which means we're about to spin the wheel 2 matches in a row. So I hope you're excited about that. So let's back out. And we now need to go in here. We're going to do a tables match. Hopefully they fix this next time we're in. It's a 5-way. We need to change the arena. I don't know why my custom arenas aren't here. So we're going to go to... We'll go to 2001 Raw. How's that? Because that's largely what we're based on anyway. 2002 Raw. Just pretend it's the Monday Night Babs. Just pretend it's the Monday Night Babs arena, okay? So, it's going to be a championship match. I'm going to need to go to... Where are we? Custom Superstars. Okay. You guys ready? It's wheel time! The first wheel spin of Season 2. How exciting is this? Now, we're going to try and stick to what we did before, and we're not going to double up on wrestlers who have already been on the show. So let's do it. We may have to respin a couple of times. First entrant called forth by the wheel is... Ooh, Chavo! Charlie Guillermo. Where are you, Charlie? There he is. Next. Oh, there was going to be Chris Redfield there. It's Commander Piss by a hair. Oh, for God's sake. Stop showing me Cody Rhodes. Not been a great night for the Piss family. Things could change here. Third spot goes to... You've had a go, Grimace.
Ooh, Chavo.
Oh no, Charlie.
We're spinning again. Grimace can't go twice. Techiwo, thank you very much for the bits. Ooh, Charlie. It keeps ending up in roughly the same spot. Okay, now we're moving on a bit. Mary-Kate Olsen. Let me just plumb that in. Mary-Kate Olsen. There we go. Fourth slot. It's not Roman Reigns. I know you can't really see him, but it's auto-selected Roman Reigns. We're not doing that. Spin. James. Oh, it's the KX Man. How poetic is that? Imagine if the KX Man won his championship on his first night. That would be bonkers. KX Man called forth by the wheel. And the final slot goes to... You've had a go? Biker Barbara Piss, you've had a go? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Spin again. Everybody's got to have a turn. It's just mocking me now, isn't it? It's just mocking me. Oh, God. Stop it. Surely this one. This is the one. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fourth time's the charm. Here we go. This is the one. This is the one. This wheel is trying to fuck on me. Don't you do it! Ah! Either side of that was fine. Either side of that was fine. Come on. Come on. There we go. Hey-ho! Imagine what a night at the office it would be for Brot Means Bread if German Cheggers could bring more gold home. There we go. The Tesco KX Championship on the line. Oh shit, I wasn't ready. I wanted to take a photo of the running order. Shit, that's it, I suppose. Hang on, don't start it. Ah, you bugger. Okay, right, we're on the back foot here, gang. I'm not ready. I'm not prepared at all. The predictions aren't even live yet. Shit. Who's this? Oh no, it's an Olsen twin. It's an Olsen twin. Oh, she's even scarier this year.
And is for the total mixed championship. Making her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, Mary-Kate Nolan.
Mary-Kate Nolan's here representing the Olsen twins. She is so frightening. It's not in the order that they were selected. No, it's not at all. Did I Mini's 30 stream streak? Thank you very much. Hope season 2 has been going well so far. It's been going wonderfully. I'm having a great time. I've missed this an awful lot. I hope everyone at home is having a nice time as well. No gold for Mary-Kate in her illustrious history over on Pipdown. She's now, of course, been drafted to Monday Night Babs, so let's see if we can change things here tonight. Predictions are now live. They are now live. Oh, fuck, who's this? Oh, of course, it's the KX man.
From the fifth dimension, weighing in at 236 pounds, KX Man.
The Tesco KX man is fabulous. And it was a specific request. As soon as Tesco found out that Kong Strong was now on the roster representing Lidl Kong Strong, Tesco said, well, we need the KX man then. And so here is the KX man. Ben, what the hell is Tesco KX? It's an energy drink. Can you not tell? Don't you want to take a sip of that? He's here. So get ready. Sainsbury's Blue Bolt man when? It was between Tesco KX and Sainsbury's Blue Bolt. Oh! Fresh off the Normandy from Mass Effect 2. Wearing her pink and poo armor. Commander Piss is here. I've just realised that she only has one glove on. And apparently she's holding an invisible towel. Please do not be alarmed by that. That's a note on my to-do list. Commander Piss has one glove. Just making a to-do list as I go. Commander Piss is here. There's that beautiful emote, of course, of her O face, which is horrifying. And Commander Piss has arrived. A little bit more time to predict. It looks like a three-way tie between KX-Man, German Cheggers, and Mary-Kate Olsen. Who's this? Who is this? Who is this?
And from Germany, weighing in at 224 pounds,
Keith! Commander Piss shirt in store when? That is one that simply no one... It's not even worth the effort I would have to... The minimal effort it would take for me to list that shirt. No one's wearing that outside. German Cheggers is here. Hey ho! Which means there's only one more entrant to go.
from El Paso, Texas, weighing in 105 pounds, Charlie Guillermo.
Tail of the tape for you here, Chavo Guerrero Jr., former two-time Aldi Red Thunder champion. This marks the first time he has been drafted to another show. Of course, everyone making their debut on Monday Night Babs tonight. Commander Piss, former wide champion. And German Cheggers is a former Aldi Red Thunder champion as well. So a couple of former champs in this match. All of them vying here tonight to win the Tesco KX Championship. What a prestigious belt it is. Look at that. The iconic blue and white striped belt. There's the splat. Iconic. And we're underway. Oh no! I think I was assigned to a character, so sorry. Okay, we're officially now watching the match, okay? Because I set the championship and the match just started. I didn't even get to do any other settings. I'm so sorry. We now are officially...
Ooh, Chavo.
Go, Chavo.
Techiweo, thank you very much. We are now officially watching the match. No one is controlling it. This is a tables match, meaning the first person to put someone else through a table is the winner. Chavo got his knees up, which means, look, he's just countered 2 moves in a row, and he was the one that I was controlling. So actually, arguably, he's doing way better. There's no rigging here. If anything, I was nerfing him by controlling him and then not touching my controller. So there we go. Everyone's paired off at the moment. German Cheggers dodges out the way of that, and Chavo dodges out the way of that, and then Mary Kate grabs a hold, and then they hit each other, and here comes Commander Piss and KX Man asserting his dominance. Don't forget that I'm here as well. Counter from Chavo sends KX Man over the top rope. And KX Man now climbing back inside. No one has retrieved a table as yet. There are 2 by default set up on the outside. And this will be presented in... Oh no, it won't be. I was going to say this will be presented in traditional view here. And I think largely it should, to be fair. That we shouldn't have too many cutaways. No, we're going to have loads of cutaways. That's fine. That's okay. Oh! This being a tables match, it is of course a no disqualification match, which is why Chavo retrieved a kendo stick there. He was disarmed by Commander Piss though, and it is Mary-Kate who picks up the table first. You saw Commander Piss clearing off the ring announce table. That does not count as a table. If you put someone through it, it does not count. Oh! German Cheggers disarms Commander Piss. The crowd are chanting for tables. And that table's seemingly got a life of its own, as Chavo sent sprinting around on the outside, and oh no, just sent face first off the announce table. Chavo doing a little taunt. German Cheggers, just wrestling Mary-Kate down to the ground, and you can see there, this is something new they've done just over my shoulder when it goes to the outside again. Whatever championship is being defended is on a nice little plinth now on the outside. So people can pick it up and use it as a weapon, which is pretty cool. I don't know if we're going to get an angle of it again, but it will be just over my shoulder if people go to the outside. There it is. We saw it briefly. Everyone inside the ring now. Running STO from KX Man to Chavo, and Commander Piss plants KX Man. He rolls out to the outside for a breather. An electric chair position. Mary-Kate. Oh, she catches him. Oh my goodness me. Absolutely incredible stuff there. Commander Piss has set up a table. It could be a matter of moments before we crown ourselves the inaugural, Tesco KX champion. This match cannot end via pinfall or submission. Oh, goodness me. Mary-Kate absolutely victimizing German Cheggers. And I don't know where she's going now. Just sort of stalking around the ring. And she ducks under. Oh, I don't like her. She's frightening. She is really frightening. The coding for this game has to be insane. I get why it... Bloody hell! I get why it breaks all the time. Yeah, me too. And I think that's why I'm willing to cut it so much slack, because this game is unbelievably versatile. The stuff this game is capable of is crazy. It just so happens that it breaks a fair amount. Uh-oh! No one's there! And we have our first ever Tesco KX champion, and it is one of the Olsen twins. Mary-Kate Olsen puts German Cheggers through the table, and she walks out as the first ever KX champion. She did it! She's done it. Gold has finally come home to the Olsen twins. And quite frankly, after the performance of Ashley Olsen towards the end of BENXT Season 1, I would have expected her to win gold first. But it's Mary-Kate who's done it. Mary-Kate has done it. 50,000 channel points have been distributed. Congratulations to those of you who were successful. And now, ladies, gentlemen, others, it is time to move on to the first episode of BENXT. So, let's see what the game gives us. We're going to have to cut a match, but I'm very excited to see what horrors WWE 2K26's Universe Mode thinks that we will enjoy. No. Ben, turn on referee counts. There we go. That's what we want. We need that. Just pitching ideas. A Brawl for All tournament with Red Thunder Man, Kong Strong, KX Man, Blue Bolt Man, Red Bull Man, Euro Saver Energy Drink Man, Morrison's 1899 Man, and Asda Charge Energy Drink Man. That would be the most incredible tournament that has ever been put together. And as such, I'm worried that we'd never do it justice. My God. It's an excellent idea, though. An excellent idea. Oh, God. Okay, right. Let's see what it's going to give us. To BENXT. Wow. Whoopi Goldbat and Stinkwings with Ashton in their corner for some reason. Take on Neil Buchanan and Dave Benson Phillips with Anna Logistic in their corner. Cannon-headed Appleboy with what are they called again? Brot means bread. Stablemate BB in his corner versus Shrek. Alexa Piss with the Piss family in her corner versus Moreno, best friend of Stone Cold Barbara, of course, or not. Trowling Badger takes on Connor in a one-on-one match, and in the main event, the Red Thunderman goes one-on-one with Dick Mychinko. Right, what do we need to cut? Man, these are good matches. I don't know what to cut. It might be that one, and I'm really sorry, Alexa Piss and Moreno, but I might have to cut your match. I'm gonna have to do it. We'll have to see if this breaks the game. Edit match. Customize match. Aldi Red Thunder Battle Royal. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There it is. 6-way. That's the correct arena. Title match on. Ben hates women confirmed. That's what it means. Hey, the wheel could call forward anyone. The wheel doesn't discriminate. And neither do I, alright? And neither do I. Let's spin it. Let's spin this fucking thing. You guys ready? Here we go. Who's challenging? Got to remember who else is on the show tonight because we don't want to double up. Piss Stratus. Get in here. Representing the Undisputed Era. Up next on the wheel. I think Connor's in a match. We spin again. Admin. Called forth by the wheel. I forgot, we need the champion in here, don't we? The champion, I believe, is Pal Musek. Am I allowed to do it? Oh, I might not be. There's been a little bit of controversy here, and I might have to get your guys' opinion on it. Pal Musek has been drafted to Monday Night Babs. but is still the Aldi Red Thunder champion on BENXT. As such, we can't actually choose Power Musek here in this menu. So, do we have to vacate it? It's a vacated title. Vacate. You don't take titles with you. Okay, unfortunately for Power Musek, his reign is officially, as of right now, over. It's gone. So, let's spin again. That settled that. Thank you. That's nice. That's making it nice and simple for me. I don't think Red Thunderman is wrestling tonight. Red Thunderman is wrestling tonight. Red Thunderman is wrestling tonight, and that sucks. Red Thunderman has now been drafted to BENXT, can actually challenge for the championship that is named after him, but we can't use him because he's in the main event. So we've got to spin again. He'll get his moment, I'm sure. Honklin. Honklin's been called by the wheel, making his debut. 3 spaces remain. Trailing Badger is already got a match. We spin again. Dave Benson Phillips is in a match. We spin again. Shut up, Jaggers. You're dead. Jesus Life, thank you very much for being here, and thank you so much for your generosity earlier as well. I really appreciate it. Have a lovely evening. The wheel is really challenging Wednesday. It is, and I think it's because we did an additional brand split, which is the right move because it means more wrestlers get an opportunity to wrestle. We're spinning again. Honklin's already here. This fucking game, eh? James Jenkins? Now, one thing we can do in this game, unfortunately though, it would negate the need of a wheel, is you can choose Mystery Superstar. So it will just randomly decide. But we love the wheel, so we've got to keep the wheel. And also, I won't know whose music we're playing. We won't know what the predictions are. And it'll probably pick someone who's already in a match as well. So it's not ideal. It's a good feature though. I'm glad it's there. And final slot goes to. And final slot goes to. Oh. 2 members of the Undisputed Era in the same match. Can they coexist? Pistion has been called by the wheel. Sorry, Pal Musek, it's not your championship anymore. Except. Right, has everything else stayed the same? Oh my god, it actually has. Now, when I was doing this with the Tesco KX Championship over on Monday Night Babs ahead of this stream, whenever I backed or confirmed that I wanted to make that match, every other match would just shuffle and change. And you will have noticed that Monday Night Babs was only 4 matches long, whereas it should be 5. This is 5. The game broke so badly that it went down to 3 matches and I couldn't add any more. So it's cursed. It's a cursed championship. So there we go. But we're going to save that, and hopefully that's just going to work. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're all good, everybody. Right, get ready for your opening contest. Whoopi Goldbat and Stinkwings, with Ashton, for some reason, in their corner, and Neil Buchanan and Dave Benson Phillips with Anna Logistic, for some reason, in their corner, is how we're going to be starting this thing. So, predictions will be live in a moment. Massive thank you to the mods, of course, for their incredible work here. And we're beginning with 2 debuts, which is very exciting. Just find my stuff. Okay, you guys ready to do this? We're going. Predictions are live. And finally we can see them on screen. Because it's not 10 people in a match. Welcome to the updated BENXT arena. Oh. There's Ashton wandering around at the back.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Milk Hunter Armstrong Matthews, Would Be Goldman, and Stan Will, the Boom Squad.
Stinkwings and Whoopi Goldbat, accompanied again, I'm not really sure why, by Ashton this evening, but there they are, representing the Bog Squad. I'm particularly happy with how these two turned out. Oh, pretty good, don't they? And then fucking Whoopi Goldbat went and evolved on Monday, didn't she? Bastard. Doesn't matter, she's immortalized here. Here we go, making their debut tonight against a team that has won Tag Gold before. That being beloved 90s Kids TV presenters. I always forget what their full name is. DBP and Neil Boucake's beloved Kids TV host. There it is. And Analogistic wandering in the background. Neil Bowie Cannon. Dave Benson Phillips' records is 1 BENXT Tag Team Championship, 1 Aldi Red Thunder Championship. And as for Neil, I'm not entirely sure. I can double check that now. Neil is obviously also a BENXT Tag Team Champion. And we are underway. I will look at the screen in just a second. There's a lot of names here. Neil Buchanan, there we go. He has only won the Tag Championship. No singles titles for Neil. And what a start to tag team competition in BENXT it would be for either one of these guys if they were able to come out with a victory. We will see how much the presence of Ashton and Analogistic at ringside will change the course of this match. But it's a strong start for Whoopi Goldbat so far, he says, as she is unfortunately countered by Neil Buchanan. And I think Neil just got punched in the face by Dave Benson Phillips. That's not ideal. And Whoopi Goldbat with a counter there, choking the life out of Neil right in front of his tag team partner. Of course, the rules of a tag team match means that you have to make a tag to be the legal partner. When you are the legal partner, you can pin and be pinned. And Neil looking dazed as Stinkwings is now the legal person in the Bog Squad. Counter from Stinkwings. He will now be taking it to Neil. Neil sent into enemy territory. Will a tag be made here? It will. Perhaps a little bit of tag team offense here from the Bog Squad as Neil Buchanan sent into the ropes. Double flapjack from the Bog Squad somewhere. Honklin backstage. Diving tag made. Dave Benson Phillips now legal. Somewhere backstage, of course. Honklin will be watching on, I'm sure, with great interest. He is preparing for his match later on for the Aldi Red Thunder Championship, the vacated Aldi Red Thunder Championship. And it has been all Bog Squad so far. Double shoulder tackle as Whoopi Goldbat is now legal. Oh no, Stinkwings, sorry, I'm getting confused. Stinkwings now legal again. Neil Buchanan back on the apron. And Stinkwings looking to exert pressure here on Dave Benson Phillips, who will, of course, do wrestles for stuff. Whoopi Goldbat interjecting a stiff right hand to the back of the head of Dave Benson Phillips, who was completely unprotected there. Pretty horrific underhanded stuff there from the Bog Squad. They're telling us quite a lot about who they are as people, or Pokémon in fact, and what we can expect from them in the tag division of BENXT. Dave Benson Phillips, though, sitting out with a sharpshooter here. Stinkwings able to counter, though, and escape the hold. Blue bars. Whoa! Beautiful there from Stinkwings. Into the cover we go here, and I think I get to explain my favourite rule in a second. If Neil interjects, he won't, though. Only a 2 count. We've got the blue bar here slowly filling, indicating the progress towards a signature, and Stinkwings is very close to getting one now. Jawbreaker to Dave Benson Phillips. And Dave stands up quickly, connects with a right hand. And Stinkwings with the counter, immediately back elbow, Dave Benson Phillips back down. I think this is far more my speed in terms of the dynamic camera. It's a little less nauseating. Let me know what you think. This is way better. And what just happened there was Stinkwings went for her signature. She was countered by Dave Benson Phillips, which means Dave Benson Phillips has now stolen it. So Dave in possession of a signature maneuver. Slingshot sent on into the cover. Goes DBP. Surely Stinkwings kick out of 1. Still plenty of poffins in the tank here for the Bog squad. Big strikes from Stinkwings. Drops DBP. And Stinkwings should probably be looking for a tag here, and I think, oh no, that's not what she's going for. Drop toe hold. And DBP lands face first again. Stinkwings up to the top rope. What is she thinking now? Double axe handle finds its mark. DBP dropped. And counter from Dave. Spinebuster from Dave. And Dave now very sensibly limps over to make the tag, and Neil Boocakes is legal. Running neckbreaker though immediately there from Stinkwings, who picks up Neil, possibly looking for a tag herself, and she stumbles over. Tag made, and Whoopi Goldbat is now legal. Another bit of tag team offense. What are they going for here? Another double flapjack. Oh, hang on a second, what's going on now? Oh, wait a second. It looks like Ashton and... Oh! And Anna Logistic are brawling on the outside here, providing a huge distraction. Whoopi Goldbat and Neil Buchanan coming to see what's going on. And Ashton's been ejected. And I don't know if... Oh, it looks like Anna Logistic's being ejected as well. Both managers couldn't keep it cool on the outside. I was wondering when things were going to break down. They have both been ejected from ringside. And this match will now continue. I don't know if either team are really going to notice the impact of losing either manager here, because quite frankly they're not their usual managers. And I believe Whoopi Goldbat, much like Stinkwings a moment ago, went for her signature and it was easily countered, and Neil Buchanan has stolen Whoopi Goldbat's signature maneuver. And despite the Bog squad being in full control so far, I think beloved Kids TV hosts may be about to have momentum swing right back into their favour. Oh, big clothesline misses. Neil able to duck out of the way. Neil sends Whoopi into the corner. Another counter from Whoopi. Nate, take care of yourself. I'll catch you soon. Thank you so much for everything this week. I really appreciate it. You take care. I hope the rest of your week is good. And another bit of tag team offense. Oh, look at that. Beautiful from the Bog squad. And Neil just rolls out the way immediately, but luckily the presence of Whoopi Goldbat for Stinkwings provides a distraction, although Neil able to counter immediately. And I'll tell you what, Neil's doing pretty well in here for someone who's taken an absolute beating so far. Big right hand. Drops Stinkwings to the outside, and he's not done yet either. It looks like Whoopi Goldbat's going to get some too. Oh my god, a DDT from Neil Boocakes and a basement dropkick. Stinkwings rolls out of the way. And Neil Boocake backstabber from Stinkwings up to a count of 2 on the outside. Got until a count of 10 before there is a count out. Of course, we don't want the match to end that way, so hopefully Stinkwings can get him back in the ring, although I'm not really sure what she's thinking. She's up the top rope. Big dive. Completely missed. Absolutely whiffed that one. Quite frankly, there's no excuse for that, because Neil Buchanan was completely distracted. Standing Spanish fly from Stinkwings to Neil Buchanan, who is now sent back into the ring. And Stinkwings in possession of a finisher. Neil Buchanan slowly rolling out of the way. Jumps down. Oh my goodness me, I think Neil was going for his signature there. Both of these guys rolling. Oh, back elbow. That sudden impact back elbow. And Whoopi Goldbat is there to break it up, but things are not looking good for the Bog squad. It's time for me to explain the rule. They are a tag team. You see that red cross above Whoopi Goldberg's UI in the bottom left? That is because she came in to interfere, and now she is not allowed to enter the ring until a tag is made. So Stinkwings is all on her own in there. If Neil Buchanan can hit a finisher, then it could be all over because Whoopi Goldberg was not allowed to do anything. But fortunately, tag made, and look at Whoopi Goldberg fly. Arguably, that was tackle. The most devastating move. And Whoopi Goldberg slowing down the pace now. Neil Buchanan's been in here for a long time running head scissors takedown. He now has an opportunity to tag. Dave Benson Phillips is there. Tag is made. DBP now legal. Oh, that was a bit weird. And Dave Benson Phillips, with neither a signature or a finisher in tow, is looking to take advantage. Up and down goes Whoopi Goldberg. Dave Benson Phillips running neck breaker. Starting to feel it. Into the cover. Stinkwings decided not to break that up. It's absolutely fine. And Whoopi Goldberg now sends DBP into the corner. Tag made. Stinkwings legal again. You can't fault the tag team ingenuity here and synchronicity of the Bog Squad. Beautiful work there from the Bog Squad. And Stinkwings, I think, is going to go for a finisher straight away. Oh, no! Unbeknownst to her, somehow, right in front of her eyes, tag made. Neil Buchanan rolls out of the way. Backstabber. DBP is absolutely hurt in this match. If Stinkwings can hit her signature or her finisher, leaping Spanish fly, that is her signature, into the cover. DBP comes and breaks it up. But now, Neil Buchanan is all on his own. Oh, slingshot splash. Beautifully done. And could Stinkwings be closing in on the victory here for the Bog Squad? DBP has already come in and broken up a pin. Can't do anything now. And I don't know where Stinkwings is going. This is an interesting tactic. I don't understand. Close up on Neil, who's having a little nap. And Whoopi Goldberg is now the legal participant. And she is taking her sweet time walking over to Neil Buchanan. Has now got their pippers here. I don't know if she's coming to watch the end of this match. Counter from Whoopi Goldberg, who, cheeky punch to the face. And I think now Whoopi Goldberg could be going for a signature or a finisher. Sling blade from Whoopi Goldberg. She could be about to go for it now. She is where she wants to be. She has Neil Buchanan exactly where she wants him to be. Shotgun drop kick. Is this it for the Bog Squad? She's not done. She's going to do a bit more. She's going to the top rope. Oh no, but Neil gets out of the way. She was going for that coup de grace. Neil rolled out of the way at the perfect time, and I think the Bog Squad's opportunity to win this match just slipped through their leathery fingers. Do they have fingers? I don't know. And wow, look at Neil Buchanan go into the cover. Stinkwings decides that she does need to get in here and break this up. But this is really close. I absolutely thought the Bog Squad had it in the bag there. Both Whoopi Goldberg and Neil Buchanan are all on their own. Their tag partner cannot interfere at this point. And does Whoopi Goldberg have enough in the tank to win this thing? She plants Neil Buchanan. I think she might be going for the coup de grace again, but Neil leaps straight back to his feet. What is going on? Oh, she gets the coup de grace anyway. And into the cover she goes. Dave Benson Phillips is absolutely powerless to interfere. And in their debut, the Bog Squad have defeated the former BENXT Tag Team Champions. What a match between these two. Bit of drama on the sidelines between Anna Logistic and Ashton Matthews, of course, but Bog Squad played an absolute blinder from start to finish. And even though they got their timely counters in every so often, really, beloved 90s kids TV presenters were on the back foot from the very beginning, and Neil Buchanan thought he got out of the way of that finisher, but she was still able to hit it on a standing Neil Buchanan. A massive congratulations to the Bog Squad, victorious in their debut. And we'll have to see if Honklin is also victorious in his debut later on in the show. I can't even remember when that match is happening. Is it next? Oh, we got a trophy. Oh no, I need to back out. It's gonna autoplay. Stop it. Stop. BTJ, welcome in. How are you? I hope you are well. Quit the show. What was that trophy, please? Use the watch show option to spectate a total of 5 matches. Look at us go. Look at us go. Up next, we have, representing Brot Means Bread, Cannon-Headed Apple Boy, the BENXT Wide Champion, versus Shrek. And this is why we do it. This is where the best wrestle. Quite frankly, it doesn't get any better than this. So get ready for a masterclass. Predictions will be live in just a second. Predictions are live. Chab versus Shrek is now. Show me the freak. Where is he? Bring the freak out. Oh, here they are. Accompanied by BB. What has happened to the belt? It's concave. What's happened? Why has it done that? It's gone in the middle.
From Berlin, Germany, weighing in at 100 pounds, the NXT Worldwide Champion, Little Cat.
Did he get hit by a car? What the fuck's happened to it? That's properly weird, that. Why is it deformed? So strange. Either way, the BENXT Wide Champion is in the house, proudly representing Brot Means Bread. And he's back. Here he is.
And his opponent from Stillwater, weighing in at 269 pounds, Chuck.
Let's talk championships. Chab, former one-time Little Kong Strong champion, current and two-time BENXT Wide champion, Shrek, or as it said in the predictions, Shirk, has won no championships yet. Pretty recent addition though, plenty of time for Shirk to win the big one. Hi number 27, how are you? It's been going well. I'm actually I can feel that I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. Fucking worth it. Worth it. These two titans collide. Now. Chab is ready. BENXT. Shirk is ready. Swarthy Mofo, how you doing? Welcome in. And Shrek blocks that knee strike, but Chab, the plucky underdog, follows up with some combination kicks there and manages to drop the 7-foot ogre. Springboard moonsault. Shirk manages to get out of the way. And, Chab clobbered by a clothesline courtesy of Shrek. And Shrek now off the ropes. Massive splash, and I think the apple just was fully squeezed out of the tiny body of Cannon-Headed Apple Boy there. And Shrek asserting his power now, but the technique and the speed of the BENXT Wide Champion on full display there as he's able to counter out. Shrek rolls to the outside, Chab following after. Springboard, counter. Shrek catches him into a vicious backbreaker on the outside. And an elbow drop for good measure. And Shrek just feeling confident. Boot to the midsection. Now going to work on the elbow. Oh my goodness me, poor Chab. If he can indeed walk out of this one with a victory. I don't know what shape he's going to be in. We're up to a count of 6 now. Only a 10 count before someone gets counted out. So they best get in the ring or this one's going to be over very quickly indeed. Count of 8 now. Uh-oh. I think this might end in a double count out. Shrek's not going to go for the count out victory, is he? Shrek's going to go for the count out victory. What a coward. Well, I don't know what the goal was there, but if it was to make a statement by beating the piss out of Chab and then leaving him for dead at ringside, I mean, he's done it. A very underwhelming victory for Shrek. The crowd goes wild because people just love to see him, I suppose, but Shrek with the victory over the wide champion. It will go down in the history books as a victory for Shrek. Does that move him up the rankings towards a future opportunity at the wide championship? I would argue no, but I imagine Shrek will be petitioning general manager Mr. Ben Potter for an opportunity. Oh, we're going straight to the next thing again. I need to skip this. See, that's all great. It doing it all in one go, right? And it's sort of showing like a little pan of the arena and the crowd and stuff. But if it defaults to like the WWE 2K26 logo and everything, that's like, what's the point? I spent ages making that arena. You're not even showing my custom stuff on it. Worst match of the night, easily. But we're bouncing back with this one. The Aldi Red Thunder Championship, recently vacated, is on the line. We need to crown a new champion. Piss Stratus, Admin, the debuting Honklin, Zombie Cheggers, James Jenkins, and Pistion all vie for the ART Championship in a steel cage. Not a steel cage, in a battle royal. Sorry, I was about to say, I should have done this about 5 minutes ago. I'm just explaining why I'm about to scratch and itch my nose loads. It's because Pip is here and I've been stroking her and all her fur. It's all over my suit. It's all over my suit. And it's gone up in my nose as well. But Pippa's here. She's officially watching the show now. Which is very disrespectful to your mother, Pippa, because she's not working and she's downstairs and she could give you all the fuss and attention you want. You decided to come up here and just release fur into the air. It's pretty rude. Finish my drink. Predictions are now live, everybody. Whoa. Let me get a photo. Hey, here's a weird thing that happened today. A phone case was delivered to my house that I didn't order. And it was addressed to me. And it has SB on the back of it. I don't know what that means. It's not even for my phone. Like, it's for an iPhone. And it turns out it's actually a really nice fit. I'm very happy with it. But look at the lens at the back there. I don't have that camera. I don't have that. So, it's also got a slot here for a button that I don't have. I'm keeping it though. It's better than my old case. Even if it's got weird slots that I don't need, I'm keeping it. It's great. It's a good little case. Not mad at it. It's fucking weird though. Don't know why it's here. I have ordered a couple of phone cases before from eBay. And, you know, they arrive from like Hong Kong or something. And they're very low quality. And this arrived in exactly the same low quality packaging. So I wonder if it's just an administrative error from somewhere I've ordered from before. And they just sent another one out. I don't know why. The last time I ordered a phone case was probably about 7 months ago. Very weird. It could be for the Sir Drinks Bufferi. Yeah, it's true. That's very true. Senor Ben, Sen Botter, all good suggestions. Super cool guy Ben, Super Ben. I like it. It's great. I am working on this killer spreadsheet. Sorry, Drinks Fairy. Yeah, I didn't mean to imply that you were not working. And I know you're not working because you're literally in the room and you just gave me another drink. So thank you for that. That's why Pippa didn't want to be down there. It's because she was working on that rad spreadsheet. That's what it was. So yeah, Senor Benjamin. Let's go with that. That's what it stands for. Because I'm a fucking weirdo and I didn't want it to be too gaudy. This was in like gold leaf. I coloured it in with a Sharpie because I was like, I don't want it to be embossed in like weird gold stuff on the back. It says SB. So I coloured it in with a Sharpie. So not only did I just do no investigation as to where this phone case came from in the first place, I immediately thought, I'm taking that, I'm vandalising it, it's mine now. I coloured it in, basically. Anyway. Sorry, the prediction's long since been over, I apologise. We should get going. I did take a photo of the running order. No, I didn't. Take a photo of the running order now. So many of you have been absolutely unbelievably generous in a number of incredible ways, including donating to WWF for the Great North Run. I'm not expecting anyone, quite frankly, after this week, you lot shouldn't do anything for me ever again. But I'm doing my due diligence and I'm going to shout it out. benpottervo.com/run. I'm running the Great North Run in September. If you'd like to donate, money goes to WWF, which is of course a fantastic cause. They sent me a panda. There he is. Really lovely. So if you're watching the VOD and you're in a position to donate to a good cause, please consider it. It'll be massively appreciated. So thank you very much. Also, while we're taking a brief ad break here, because I don't want to do it right at the end of the stream, but of course this will be my final stream before I go to Japan. I'm going to Japan this weekend. There will be no streams for 2 weeks. Please do not expect any streams. Social media will let you know if/when I do hopefully one cheeky stream in the second week I'm in Japan with my friend Ben, where we're going to just have a chat and try some Japanese convenience store snacks and stuff like that and just hang out for a bit. But next Friday, my next video comes out. That will be on my YouTube channel, and it's me playing the 10 worst reviewed Wii games of all time. It's done, it's finished, it's ready, it's going out next Friday. I hope you enjoy it. Please enjoy it. Please enjoy it. Please at least think about enjoying it, and I'd appreciate that. Additional exciting news, getting all the admin out of the way. Sunday is a brand new episode of Worst Games Ever for patrons, and Friday, officially confirmed, over on the Gaming Ranked YouTube channel, we are releasing our first ranked list. I don't know why I paused there. Of course, that's what we're doing. The first ranked video on the Gaming Ranked YouTube channel is officially releasing on Friday. This Friday. At Gaming Ranked Official on YouTube. If you're not subscribed already, please go drop it a subscribe. We hope you enjoy our first video. I'm not going to tell you what it's about, but I will say it's an enthusiasms. Thank you so much. Ben smells. I deserve that. That's really kind. Thank you very much indeed. Wonderful cause. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So I will say that the video is an hour and 40 minutes long. So it's going to be a big old chonker, and Friday at 6 p.m. So yeah, loads of stuff going on, man. Loads of stuff. There's been a social media post announcing it. Okay, then I can tell you. It's every Alien and Predator video game ranked from worst to best. There we go. No, I don't have a command yet for Gaming Ranked. I should sort that out. On the to-do list it goes. Give me a second. So there's fucking tons going on, and it's really exciting, and we wouldn't be able to do any of this without your guys' support. So a humongous, mega thank you to every single one of you, because the fact that we're closing in on 1 calendar year since we were redundant, and we're in this position now, it's just beyond anything we could have expected or imagined 12 months ago. So thank you to you all, and we really hope you enjoy and hopefully continue to enjoy the stuff that we're doing. So yeah, there we go. That's it. That's all the admin done now. We'll go back to this bollocks wrestling, shall we? Let's do it. Bollocks wrestling time. Yeah. Ali Red Thunder Battle Royal time, everyone. It's been a minute. No championships to speak of when it comes to Piss Stratus. Of course, proud member of the Undisputed Era, led by Seth Pissin Rollins. Fellow stablemate Pistion also in this match, who I don't believe has a championship to his name either. We'll see if one of them can capture gold tonight for the very first time. And here comes Admin. No championships to his name either. We haven't seen an awful lot of him. But here he bloody is.
And her opponents, first from seasonal residencies, weighing in at 179 pounds, Accountant Mina.
And Min has arrived. I say has arrived. I mean, he's brought all his stuff. Look at him go! Bloody hell! He's ready for war. They were successful earlier in the night. Can Honklin keep up the trend? Representing the Bog Squad, it's the little stinker himself.
Representing the Booty Squad from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 100 pounds, Franklin.
Here he comes. He's on his way. On a previous occasion that you were away, there were replacement Pippa photos I feel entitled to 6 in the coming fortnight. I'll just send you them privately. How's that sound? Here's a thing. One of my music friends hang on. Oh, I'm trying to read and do things at the same time. Give me a second. Who helped in the music created for BENXT. He's a keyboard player and played on one of the tracks that pre-existed and I refashioned. Is a game developer and was a senior environmental artist on Alien Isolation. Small world, isn't it? That's awesome. What a fun anecdote. That's rad. Zombie Cheggers.
From the bottomless pits, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Zombie King.
No championships for the Zombie Keith either. Big night for him. If he can capture some gold for himself. And speaking of capturing gold, this next man has held this title twice. It nearly ruined one of his longest standing friendships. That being with his current tag team partner. They worked it out, it's fine. Cat the writer. It is, of course, Jimmy Jenke himself.
Representing the Triangle of Terror from Manchester, England, weighing in at 220 pounds, Super Smooth
Jimmy Jenke would be becoming a 2-time Aldi Red Thunder champion if he won the title here tonight. He has won it before and he has defended it before. Of course, most controversially, defeating his tag team partner Kat for it and then throwing her out the next week to retain it. Pretty underhanded, but got the job done. And again, they've worked it out. They're fine. And the second member of the Undisputed Era called forth by the wheel is, of course, Pisty. No salute for these guys. They're baddies. I've tried to do a little bit more of the custom entrance videos for this season. Obviously not everybody has one, but especially if they're in a big group, it's pretty easy to make one and then you get to apply it to like 5 wrestlers. So, except for Brock Means Bread, I haven't done that yet. I'm sorry, Lord Brotovich. I'll get round to that eventually. There's 130 wrestlers, okay? I'll get there eventually. Pistion enters the Battle Royal and looks to bring some gold back to the Undisputed Era. Now let's get reacquainted with that fantastic, handsome Aldi Red Thunder Championship. There it is. God, we got a splat before it even came in. Did we get another one? There it is. And we're underway. Of course, the rules of a battle royal. Last person standing wins. To eliminate someone, you throw them over the top rope and both feet must touch the ground. Honklin and Piss Stratus going at it. Admin with a fist drop to Jimmy Jenke, and again. Honklin walking Piss Stratus over to the ropes, going for an elimination. Here in the background, you can see Admin flying through the sky as Pistion Cage takes it to Zombie Cheggers. Pistion should really turn around. He should be helping out Piss Stratus in this one, but he's too busy flying, and fortunately Piss Stratus has been able to re-enter the ring. Oh! Dragon suplex there. I remembered. And side Russian leg sweep. Oh, we got piss on piss violence. It was only a matter of time. Piss Stratus taking it to Pistion. And and then a clothesline. And Zombie Cheggers is on the chopping block here. Oh, Jimmy Jenke's been eliminated. Honklin gets first blood in this match, and Jimmy Jenke has been eliminated by Honklin. He's got to be disappointed with that. He didn't even last a minute and a half, I would say. And you can see the three amigos here from Honklin to Admin, and he stands up directly into the firing line. Oh! Of Piss Stratus. Ben, Pistion needs his turtleneck. He can't be having his bare chest out like that. You know what? I'm inclined to agree. The one I downloaded, it's like retro Christian. But I agree. It's going on the to-do list, I promise. I'm going to fix it. He needs his turtleneck in. But then you can't see his tattoo. No, he needs his turtleneck. Or maybe he can have it monogrammed on his turtleneck. It says forgive in beautiful white font. Pistion. I don't want to miss anything. Turtle neck. There we go. Patch notes. I'll fix it later. Adam, welcome in. You've missed so much, my friend. But you're just in time for the Aldi Red Thunder Battle Royal. Admin has nearly got Pistion. Oh no, Piss Stratus is helping eliminate her own teammate. He's fighting for dear life, and Pistion is able to stay in here. And it's Zombie Cheggers and Honklin exchanging blows now, as poor Pistion is being absolutely battled between Admin and Piss Stratus. And out goes Zombie Cheggers. We're down to 4. Stratus, Min, Honklin, and Pistion. Look at the moveset here of Honklin, but a counter from Piss Stratus, and I think the knees were up from Pistion. He completely missed that clothesline, and now Admin back in control. Admin going for an elimination on Pistion. He's got him up there. Pistion fighting for dear life. He clings on, but Admin's going to stay on him, try and kick him off the side. Pistion still here. Still kicking. Representing the Undisputed Era, who had so much success last year. Of course, Piss Jericho is still the undisputed Pit Down men's champion. And counter. Pistion able to counter Admin. That was almost a guaranteed elimination there. Very lucky for Pistion. Honklin, similar deal on the other side. Terrible angle shown to us by the camera there, but an Admin planting Pistion. I think that was Admin's signature. So Pistion surely is about to just be lobbed straight over the top rope if the game wants to show us that. And Pistion's gone. Oh no! It happened again. Skull-crushing finale. Honklin was in the middle of doing a little taunt, and he got absolutely walloped by Admin. And Piss Stratus now, as much as she was competing with Pistion, has lost an ally in this match, and she's probably pretty furious about this. Admin with the counter. Admin floats behind, plants Piss Stratus. Honklin there waiting, looking to take advantage. Honklin suplex. And he's going for the three amigos again. God, he loves this move, doesn't he? Absolutely adores it. And now he hits the taunt without being interrupted. Admin ducks out of the way. Honklin ducks out of the way. Oh no, he completely misses. Piss Stratus looking to eliminate the problem child potentially here. Nope. Just slamming Admin down. Counter from Admin. Honklin very close to his signature. Oh, running Tornado DDT to Honklin there from Admin, who turns around and Piss Stratus is waiting. Oh. Going to work on the arm and the elbow of Piss, who stands up. Oh, and ducks under. German suplex with the release from Admin. Basement drop kick from Honklin. And now Honklin turning his attention to Piss Stratus. And Honklin very close. Honklin now has a signature maneuver. Perhaps just looking to eliminate Piss Stratus, who reverses that Irish whip. Counter from Honklin. Look at these three go. So many reversals back to back to back. Honklin waiting for... I don't know where's Piss Stratus gone? Oh, Piss Stratus is gone. I didn't even see it happen. Oh, and Admin's done it. Honklin sent straight over the top rope. We didn't even get an angle. We're going to need a replay of Piss Stratus being eliminated. But it's Admin who stands tall at the end of the night and is your new Aldi Red Thunder champion. Honklin just went sailing over the top there at the last moment. Admin successful in the Battle Royal and victorious in this Aldi Red Thunder bout, and I'm not going to get used to this. It just automatically going to the next match. I wonder if they'll add a setting that stops it from auto-playing the whole thing, because I just want to do them in one at a time. We can't prepare for the music, we can't prepare for the predictions. Up next, though, and I would like to do the whole show ideally. I know we're closing in on home time, but if we could finish BENXT tonight, that would be fantastic. Up next, we have Trowling Badger, one half of the BENXT Tag Team Champions, the Mod Squad.
2 matches and 2 losses season.
2 losses.
First match season 2 wins a title. My boy's office dream has come true.
David, thank you. Thank you for the bits. He's a wonderful admin. And he's outdone himself tonight. One half of the Tag Team Champions, Trowling Badger, takes on Connor of Team Lickett up next. Apparently this is part of a rivalry match. And I wonder now, if I just click watch, if it's going to show us... You remember how it always spoiled what the rivalry action was going to be? Maybe we can bypass that now. Trowling Badger versus Connor, 1-on-1. Get ready. It's happening now. Oh, we can skip past the spoilers. That's nice. Trowling Badger not with us tonight in the chat, but he's here virtually.
Making his way to the ring, representing the B team from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 214 pounds, one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Trowling Bad Gertz.
Trowling Bad Gertz here representing the Mod Squad, walking into Season 2 as one half of the Tag Champs. He goes one-on-one with the... What was it there that Michael said? Connor, the android sent by Cyberlife. Let's get him out here. Again, I think one of Ben Cooper's more underrated songs, entrance music here. So we'll enjoy this.
Hello. Welcome to the Detroit Experience.
And his opponent, representing Team Bring It, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 230 pounds,
Connor. I'm not sure if he's won any championships. Let's double check this. Trowling Badger is a 3-time BENXT Tag Team Champion, 1-time Aldi Red Thunder Champion. Connor is yet to win a title. Of course, that's not going to change tonight, but if this is indeed a rivalry action, stands to reason that maybe the Mod Squad and Team Lickett are destined to collide in the future. Referee rings the bell and we are underway. We're off. New season, same promise from me to continue chanting, would you like me to lick it, to the tune of Seven Nation Army whenever Connor has a match. Excellent. Hang on, why has Trailing Badger got full red body? What? Okay, we've had a spoiler there for the rivalry action. Why is his body full red on the other side? Connor's is. He has a cold. That's weird. I don't know what that means. This is clearly a bug. I don't know if they will patch it. I don't know what this means. Either way, oh god, it might not be good for poor Trailing Badger, even though technically he has his full green health bar. If he's that buggered, he might just not be able to move. Hey Pips, you wanna come watch the semi-main event? No? Alright. Connor, completely in control of Trailing Badger. What are you doing? Where are you gonna try and go? You can't jump from there, Pippa. There's stuff in the way. So she's gonna try. Oh, here she is. Gotcha. Come watch the show. Trailing Badger, bless him, has not even gotten started in this match. This is a very weird bug. Again, this is absolutely something they're clearly going to have to patch at some point. May not be the best start to this rivalry for Trailing Badger if he's actually not able to do anything at all, because Connor is just quite simply having his way with Trailing Badger, and it's not even close. Oh, there we go. He heard me say it. Counter from the Badger, who then steps into the ring and immediately gets caught by Connor. Sent into the ring apron. Oh, and another counter from Trailing Badger. It's not a bug, it's a Badger. Springboard back elbow from Trailing Badger. The crowd is going crazy for the Badger. They're thrilled. Like, go on, Badger. You can do it. You're the guy. You're the guy. I will reiterate this. If/when, and I think it's more when than if, quite frankly. I do this Japan stream with my friend Ben. But oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second. That can only mean one thing, and that is that Trailing Badger is not alone. Or is he? Oh, an absolute blinder there, play, but what? I think Connor countered it. This is very confusing. Mr. Black did not show up. Trailing Badger tried to take advantage of the distraction. Connor countered it, and now Connor's back in control. That's really weird. Trailing Badger has earned himself a finisher, though. Anyway, back to what I was going to say. When I stream, second week in Japan, so in a couple of weeks' time, I will not have watched WrestleMania. So please no spoilers, okay? Please no spoilers. I think that was Trailing Badger's finisher. Not quite. Not quite. Connor's absolutely rattled by that, though. And another counter from Connor. So yeah, please no WrestleMania spoilers. I'm going to watch it when I get home, which is going to be really difficult to avoid all the spoilers, but I'm letting you guys know that I will not have watched WrestleMania when I stream in Japan. Connor absolutely kicks the block off Trailing Badger. YV1, good morning to you. Welcome in. I hope you slept well. You join us as we are witnessing an absolutely mental bug where Trailing Badger has come into this match with a body that is fully damaged for no reason whatsoever. Oh no. Oh, look at the submission there from Connor. The human body shouldn't bend that way, and quite frankly, I'm talking about Connor here. Like, how is he doing that? That's mental. Sleep score of 93. That sounds good. Congratulations. Roll-up pin from Trailing Badger. Connor caught completely unawares. Is this enough to put him away? Not quite. Connor returns the favour into a pin. Can Trailing Badger kick out of this one? The bridge. Impressive core strength from Trailing Badger into another pin now. Connor flat on his shoulders. Oh, kick out at 2.999. Spear! A spear from Connor to Trailing Badger. That was Connor's signature, and I think Trailing Badger's walking straight into a finisher. Here he is, and as impressively as Trailing Badger has fought back in this match, I have a feeling that that might be it for Trailing Badger. Connor victorious here in this match against Trailing Badger. Oh, but Trailing Badger... Oh, no! Trailing Badger went for the cheap surprise attack. Connor managing to clear the ring and absolutely sends Trailing Badger packing. Very embarrassing night here at the office for Trailing Badger. He did his very best. Unfortunately, he was the victim of a bug. And quite frankly, that might have gone a different way if it wasn't bugged. Still though, Connor walks out with a victory. Connor walks out with a victory. Guys, it wasn't rigged because I won. See, there you go. Now you know. Just like last season, all my points gone. We're so back, folks. Let's do it. It is now time for the main event. The Red Thunder Man goes one-on-one with Demo Dick Mychinko, who very nearly walked into Season 2 as BENXT Men's Champion, but just lost to EE Tim in the very last show. Number 27, 5 Street, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Danji's Designs, 9-month resub, thank you very much. Ben, how is the debut episode of BENXT going? Been keeping up via the VODs recently, as haven't had much chance to pop in live. Hope the glitchy-ass universe mode hasn't been causing too many problems. It's not been too bad today. We'll see what happens when they next patch it, where, quite frankly, it will completely shit itself again. But it's been okay. And thank you for the resub. Thank you for watching the VODs as well. I appreciate it. I think the show's been pretty good. At the very least, I've had a fantastic time. And I hope anyone who's still here, that's been with us for a good while during the stream, has had a good time too. We're going to go out on a big one here tonight as the Red Thunder Man, fresh off Pip Down, drafted to BENXT, takes on the former... Check my spreadsheet. 3-time BENXT Men's Champion, Demo Dick Mychinko. So prepare yourselves, everybody, because it's time. Red Thunderman is, of course, a former Little Kong Strong champion and the inaugural Pip Down Men's Champion. No stranger to the World Championship scene, I believe. I'd need to double check, but I think he's in the BENXT Men's World Championship division alongside Demo Dick. So a victory here would move either man up the rankings and potentially earn them a shot at the title in the future. Off topic, your reaction to the crazy guy in Ebola Village having hemorrhoids and a chainsaw was amazing. That game was fucking... What was that? It was probably the most made by a single man game I've ever seen. I'm glad you enjoyed it though. Red Thunder Man is here on BENXT. And a victory over Demo Dick would propel him to the main event. Oh, hang on. Too dangerous to come to the ring alone. Escorted by law enforcement.
Drop dead, motherfucker, you fucking amateurs.
Absolutely absurd. So I actually went in because I set this for his main entrance and I set it for his champion entrance. And then I thought, I can't have him take that long to get to the ring every time. And I changed his normal entrance to his former entrance that he had in BENXT Season 1. Clearly it hasn't saved. So I'm going to need to update this. This is meant to be for when he's a champion, but you got to see his special entrance here tonight with the drums at the start and everything. Demo Dick is here. Christ, that was a bit extra, wasn't it? Anyway, he's done it. And he's wrestling in a tank top. He's got his veiny ass forearms out, and he's ready to go. The Red Thunder Man better be ready because, oh my God, he's killed him already. Just for the record, both of these men, once again, are in the BENXT Men's Championship Division, which means they're both rated in the mid-80s. So they are on the upper end of the card. This is like the cream of the crop in BENXT you are watching right here. This match should hopefully be pretty good. Double stomp to the midsection of the Red Thunder Man, follows up with a kick to the chest. That entrance would also work for EE Tim, but only if the room he comes out from is the toilet. Very good. Very good. We could do that and just pretend it is the toilet that he's just left. Don't say Dickberg. You can't say Dickberg. Gold Dick. Awful. It was in the similar games section on my PS5 when I was looking at the old RE games. I don't understand why PlayStation pushed it. It's because they paid. Money. You should buy it. It's obviously brilliant. So, hope my stream did it justice, and I sold a few copies. You know. Red Thunderman stamping on the digits of Dick Mychinko here. Those are, of course, the fingies that he uses for war crimes. Whoa! Cyclone kick finds its mark. Down goes Demo Dick. Demo Dick looking absolutely jacked and stacked, baby. Whoa! And another Cyclone kick from the Red Thunderman, who clearly has a point to prove here. Full run-up on that one, too. And now a counter from Richard Magnum. Uh-oh! Red Thunderman with the kip up just as Demo Dick was starting to settle in there. And down goes Demo Dick again. Referee just sprinting around all over the place. And Dick Mychinko back to his feet. Into the ropes. Red Thunderman pop-up punch. And now seemingly stubbing out two invisible cigarettes as Demo Dick counters, gets back to his feet. The BENXT universe explodes into a chorus of boos. They're cowards. They don't have good taste, clearly. Springboard moonsault. Every last drop of that delicious Aldi sugar-free Red Thunder for 42p from Aldi just squirted across the ring. And that was a graphic description, I apologise. Now we appear to be exchanging blows. The two big men laying in the heavy artillery, and I think it's Demo Dick who's got the upper hand here. Big chop from Red Thunderman. Oh, and a leaping knee strike, and Red Thunderman is absolutely crumpled. Dick Mychinko closing on a signature now. He's not quite got it yet. Ducks behind German suplex with the release. Demo Dick, one move away from a signature maneuver which could see this match put to bed. Off the ropes, full head of steam. Oh, and out the way goes the Red Thunderman. Clothesline in the corner. Even though he missed, Demo Dick does now have a signature. Red Thunderman quite far away from his. Into the cover. Only a one count. You're going to need more than that to put the Demo Dick down for good, and we're stubbing out the cigarettes again. Don't know what that's about. Maybe he's just building up static electricity on his socks, and then he's zapping Dick Mychinko with it. Oh, clothesline ducked by Demo Dick, and Demo Dick now signature locked and loaded. War crime knee. Crumpled the can of Red Thunderman, but he's not done yet. Red Thunderman back to his feet. Clothesline from the Red Thunderman, looking to string together some offense. Oh, leg caught and swept. In fact, I think Demo Dick was going for his finisher, and it's been stolen by the Red Thunderman, who now has his signature and his finisher. This is not good. Oh, and down goes Demo Dick into the cover. Is the Red Thunderman going to get the biggest victory of his entire career? Not quite. Oh, it's not looking good for Demo Dick. Red Thunderman calling for it now. Two finishes in tow. Has him up. Red Thunder Bomb. The Red Thunder Bomb. The Demo Dick is down. What a massive victory for the Red Thunderman in the main event of the debut episode of BENXT in Season 2. And you've got to give it to Dick Mychinko. He played an absolute blinder here. He was doing everything right, but it was that pivotal moment where Dick Marchenko was going for his finisher, Red Thunder Man able to counter, and then string together the signatures and the finishers. Here was the first one, the signature maneuver, planting Richard Magnum. This didn't get the job done, but it was pretty close. And then, of course, the notorious, devastating Red Thunder Bomb. 1, 2, 3. Your winner. And surely moving up the division in the BENXT Men's Championship picture. It's the Red Thunder Man. Wow. He did not check to see if that arsehole was still twitching. Oh, Enthusiasms, thank you so much. Gifting 10 more subs to the community. That's so kind. Thank you. Bloody hell. Thank you very much, Enthusiasms. Let's do it one last time before the end of the stream. Wet Dreams and Thick Streams, ahoy hoy, welcome to the thickness. Nexus Rude Boy 316, The Closer 424, Himble 42, Secco Lav, Stengun, Percy X83, BTJ, Queen Mod Mary, Gaudy Glasgow, and Bakery B. Welcome to the thickness, courtesy of Enthusiasms. Thank you so much. And of course, now that means it's my turn, or it's my time, I should say, to say goodbye. And a humongous thank you to you all for coming along to all. I'm going to finish what I'm doing, and then it feels a bit disingenuous if I'm not making eye contact with you. I'm just setting up the raid for a second. Thank you to all of you for everything this week and all of your contributions to everything on this channel and beyond. A special shout out to the mods for sorting the predictions tonight. Trailing Badger, Mr. Black, Lord Brotovich, and then of course to Lord Brotovich, David, and Bad Joke Billy for providing so many characters and arenas and shows and so on for Season 2 of BENXT. A real team effort. I'm going to bid you adieu. I'm sorry, I mean adieu now. I'm going away. I'm leaving on a jet plane. I do know when I'll be back again. It'll be in a couple of weeks' time. As I said, one stream while I'm away, second week. I'll be posting on social media about it as and when it's going to be happening. Similar situation with my next solo video next Friday. Please look forward to it. This Friday, first video on the Ranked channel. Every Alien and Predator video game, ranked from worst to best. You're all magnificent. You're the bloody best, and I appreciate you all hugely and massively and widely. And I'll catch you guys on the other side. We're going to raid Buddy Games now. As is tradition, Pip has sprinted into the room. Her ears are back like this. Her eyes are like this. And she's run off again. I would have lifted her up to say goodbye. She's sprinted off again. Please join the raid if you can. Send them some love. Drop them a follow. And yeah, I'll see you guys when I get back. Thank you so much again. This week has been unbelievable. And it's so touching. So thanks.
Hey, I'm in Japan.
I will. P47 Love, thank you for the bits. Okay, and with that, we're going to go. See you soon, everybody. Bye!